Yeah, Nick, you're good.
All right, cool. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, touchdown!
I can't. I'm not even watching. I'm literally sitting here on the ESPN screen.
Our cousin, Nick. Our cousin just scored a touchdown.
Hey, Tater was outscoring him last year.
I think his name's David Bell Jr. too.
For real?
Oh I think so. This is just horrible coverage.
I'm trying to bring it up now. I'm gonna be too late for the replay anyway.
I was gonna say you can put up on your TV with Fubo. I'm not using it.
Oh, you're not using Fubo? I'm sitting here waiting on ESPN right now because I figured you would be.
I'm using my YouTube TV now.
Oh, word. Fubo usually works better anyway.
Oh, it's Dell Jr. I thought it was Bell Jr. Never mind. Oh my god, I never even started the pizza. I got so focused on doing my notes, I never made the fucking pizza for dinner.
I was just sitting there. I was like, I need to eat something. Open the freezer, Dino Nuggets. Open the fridge, found a container of salad I didn't know was in there. I was like, that'll work.
Nice, healthy, balanced diet.
Yes, sir.
I'm eating spicy queso and chips.
There you go. It definitely was not balanced at all, though, because I put enough Italian dressing on it to kill a horse, and Frank's Red Hot Sauce probably ain't very nutritional, so it's what it is.
Oh, no, that's good. It cleans your body out.
Yeah, true.
All right, George. Do you think that they're going to get a Devin Hester run back?
I don't think so.
Tie it up, go to overtime?
I think it's too cold for that.
It was definitely cold. Bro, I went to physical therapy this morning. 9 o'clock, 30 degrees. Got out at like 10:15, 18 degrees. I was like, what is going on here?
It's -1 degrees here right now.
I think we're down to like 8 right now. 5.
It's crazy.
I know. Feels like -16. Not me outside, no sir. Keep getting sidetracked.
George, was it windy on the roofs today?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, it was. I don't know who this Hulk guy is, but I love him. Isn't a good way to start this drive.
Yeah.
Oh, Moach. Hey, come here. Come here. Moach.
Oh, fumble.
That's what.
Oh.
It's like getting strip sack isn't good. He goes, oh, fumble.
He wasn't paying attention. He's got it now.
No, I'm 7 seconds behind.
It's weird. Usually you're ahead of me. Oh, wow. Shocking. Anthony Davis out indefinitely.
Yeah.
Who saw that coming?
7 to 10 days right now. And I think that's like minimum. If I read that thing that just came across my screen properly. Oh.
Nick, did you have Houston in this game also?
I think.
Oh, interception. That'll do it.
I'm a few seconds behind him.
That'll do it.
Hey.
What a game, though.
now.
What a game.
Oh my God. He didn't even try to throw that to his own team.
No, he's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna loft this up there.
There was
I'm tired of
6
this.
red shirts and 1 white shirt, and that's what he threw.
He was like,
There had to be an open guy on the other side of the field. If there's 6 dudes, they're right there.
yeah, right. But look to your left.
Okay, so I don't gain any games on the guys in second place, though. Jesse and Ryan Peoples' guy, they both had Houston, but I'll take it. I'll keep
What
my
about
two.
the next game?
I think they both had Wake, too.
I picked Missouri.
Of course you did.
I picked. Actually, I'm not sure.
I wrote on my homework sheet, bye-bye, Sam Hartman.
I gotta go check it out now. I think I might have had Mizzou too.
There you go. Perfect. Look at this timing. Look at the timing.
George would be able to see by checking out the other entry that we had.
Yeah, since he was right there.
If as a group we picked Mizzou, then you picked Mizzou next. If as a group we picked Wake Forest, then you picked Wake Forest.
I think as a group we picked Wake.
Oh, so then I might have picked Wake. We might have let it up to the Wheel of Fortune too, because I wasn't 100% confident.
I think we did.
Oh, I did take Wake.
Oh, he kicked it out of bounds.
Welcome to the first ever Swear Jar Sweat. For those of you tuning in, the Gasparilla Bowl just gets kicked off here. We have $100 from our Swear Jar that is filled up over the season that is placed on the Wake Forest money line. So we'll be keeping you updated throughout the game. We got trivia, we got fun facts, we got a lot of fun things that we're going to do throughout the game. And we're just going to get rowdy as well. Slade's 2 Bud Lights deep. I'm 3 Busch Lights deep. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Mizzou starts with the ball here after Wake Forest kicks it out of bounds. Flea flicker on the first play of the game.
Slade, I might as well turn it off. Just listen to George.
That was ballsy to go flea flicker first play of the game.
Someone's got to do it. What a rough throw on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Just finally got there. We got the squad rolling deep.
Yes, sir.
Huge football fan.
You know, I like these black jerseys by Mizzou, though, I will say. I like the yellow and black.
Yeah, I like the helmets.
Yeah.
Wake's just kind of there.
Yeah.
We're just happy to be here. Okay.
Of course, big news for Mizzou today is they are out their top wide receiver who transferred to Georgia. Let's pull up the stats here. He had, see if I can find it, 846 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 56 catches on the season. So their top receiver out for the game. Missouri ranks 91st in passing offense, which is surprising considering it seems like they only ever throw the ball.
Important to note, this is the first meeting with these guys all time.
He ran right into the center on that 3rd down play.
We're going for 4th and 1. Here we go.
Here for it, getting exciting early.
Yeah.
Oh, no, are they punting? Oh, okay, they're punting.
I don't know. You're the one like
18. They zoomed in on the defensive line like they were getting ready to go for it. So I was like, oh, okay. All right, with the first punt, I got the first trivia question for you two. We'll start it off easy. Name the last 5 non-SEC schools to win a national championship game.
Is this like a cumulative thing?
Yeah, so like there's a school that won 2, but I only want you to list them once, if that makes sense. So there's 5 different schools. There's 6 titles, 5 different schools.
Got you. First one that comes to mind.
Looking it up.
What? Oh. I can accuse them on the first trivia question. First one's got to be Clemson.
Yep.
I'm going to go Oregon.
You're just a dick.
Ohio State.
Ohio State is one.
Florida State?
Florida State is the other one. There's two more.
Ooh,
I'll give it to you. Neither of them were before the year 2010.
Ooh, going back a little bit.
they're not before 2010.
They're before. Sorry, they are before 2010. They're not after 2010.
Ohio State.
Um,
Florida State.
Michigan.
No.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. Yeah, Slade, you should have known this one. Texas.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say one of them is Slade's favorite team.
And
together, and there's one more.
Ohio State. I'm thinking Pac-12 here, but I can't
It is. It's regarded as one of the best college football teams.
USC.
There you go. USC is the other one.
I was thinking Pac-12, but USC. I don't know. Something about USC didn't sound right. I wasn't sold.
That is crazy to think though. That since 2004, that was when USC won. There's only been 6 other national titles that have not gone to the SEC. Huge first down for Wake Forest. I'll take it.
That is crazy. But I mean, half of them since then have gone to Bama. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Got a big drive here. You need points.
Oh, what a snag. Look at Hartman doing Hartman things. Hold on, I gotta check my tweet. I don't think I sent the right tweet on the right account.
So as you can see here, Wake Forest is struggling to run the ball, which is not surprising. They rank 92nd in the nation in rushing. And yeah, their offensive line is really good at pass protecting, but they cannot run block to save their lives. As I say that, and they get a 6-yard run.
Should we just sit here and announcers curse them to the win?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, like Houston, I was screaming at the TV every time they did something wrong, and then immediately the next play they do something right. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just going to keep degrading them. That's how you like it.
Some people just like it a little rough, that's all.
Oh, he got 4 yards with the dude around his ankles.
Look at that. Okay, Wake Forest can't run the ball to save their lives. I'm just going to keep saying it.
They can't pass either. Can't score a touchdown.
They're not going to score any point in this game because their offense is just horrible.
Pick 6.
That guy got through. The offensive line was in the backfield and just whiffed on that tackle.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a long game for
He's got money on Wake.
He's got money on Wake.
Oh! Protect that shoulder, baby. Do not need the starting QB to go down. That would be monumental disaster. I don't know. I'm already freaking half tipsy. I can't speak. And the moonshine's not even out yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, with as injury prone as Sam Hartman is, like you said, I mean, he cannot be taking hits like that.
Yeah.
He cannot be going down with linemen just landing all their body on him.
Yeah.
That would not have been great.
All right, since we're going to go a little timeout here, Nick, you got a question for us?
I do. So, might be simple, might not be. I don't really know. But who has the best all-time winning percentage? Not against each other because they haven't played, but just all-time. Missouri or Wake Forest?
I'm going to say Missouri.
Who you got, Slade? What do you think?
I'll go with Wake since our money's on Wake.
I'll give my explanation as to why I think it's Missouri. I mean, we're going to talk about it here in a little bit, but Missouri used to be a really good team. They were a powerhouse in the Midwest, especially when they were back with the Big 12. They were underrated. Even when they first joined the SEC, they were a very good school. So that's why I'm going with Missouri.
Slade said Wake because of money line. It actually is Missouri. I was a little surprised. I did know that Missouri was, better than what we've seen them in the past couple of years. But to me, I always just thought that Wake might have had the better overall record. George, with his college football knowledge, coming in hot. The next one will be a little challenging for you.
All right. Still under review here. So I'm going to give a little history on both of them. So hopefully I don't cover Nick's question here. Okay, we still got an incomplete pass here. So Wake Forest this season, obviously, they started 3-0. They lost that double overtime game at Clemson, which they should have won. The refs took it away from them. From that game, they improved to 6-1. They got up into the top 10. They ended up finishing those 7-5. They stumbled the last 4 weeks, only won one of those games. This will be their 17th bowl appearance. They are 10-6 all time in bowl games. In a minute, I'll go over Missouri here. We'll see if Wake can punch it in 2nd and 10.
I mean, you gotta love Wake. Actually, Missouri's head coach right now wearing a Mike Leach shirt.
I know all SEC schools have a Mike Leach sticker on their helmet.
Correct.
Mississippi State's, I don't know if you saw their equipment truck, how they have it decked out for heading to their bowl game, but that's a really cool tribute. I mean, definitely deserved. All right, I want a touchdown here. Start the game off hot. Give me a touchdown.
I know you're a little head, George, but I don't know what the call play was there with Sam Hartman.
Yeah, I did. That was
like stutter foot and off the center.
Yeah. I was wondering the same thing.
We're going to get some PI. Thank you. Okay. That was a really late flag.
When George claps.
He was waiting for like 5 minutes for the other ref to throw the flag. He's like, okay, I'll throw it then.
I'll throw it. Somebody's got to throw it.
Basically tackled him in the end zone.
Wasn't a bad throw, though.
No, it was right there. If the DB turns around a split second sooner, that's not PI. But the fact that he turned back into him and then didn't look at all. I'll also say I'm so damn thankful that this game is not being played in the Tropicana Stadium anymore.
It's a mean mustache he's got going on.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that half of the questions I came up with tonight are probably pretty difficult.
Get rid of it.
One of them's easy. No touchdown yet? Hopefully they pick up the pace of play at some point here.
Jeez.
I know. We just need 7 points. That's it.
Yeah, that's.
We're not asking too much here.
No.
I mean, you
Even
drove
6.
the whole
Give
way
me
down
6.
the field.
Give me 6. Stop running the ball. Stop running the ball. You can't run.
There you go. They needed that.
Why would you not run that play on 1st and goal, and now you're trying to do it on 2nd and goal? Now you know you have to throw the ball. Stupid.
Almost got his ankle rolled on before he ever made it past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Just throw the ball. Just put it in Sam Hartman's hands. Block for a little bit. Just a small white guy on the side. Just putting in work there. Number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like a punter.
He does. There it is.
All right. Okay. I was waiting.
I seen George looking at the camera. I was like, it's coming. Hey, that's my boy, too.
There we go. Sam Hartman breaks the career record for ACC touchdown passes. So shout out to him. And we got the points, baby. That's what we needed.
Sir. Great in our favor. That's what we're talking about.
And that calls for another beer.
I should have stopped and got some. I decided I was going to do the show sober, and George is over here getting lit before halftime. Should have known.
I guarantee I'm going to be drunk before halftime.
All right, so they just kicked a field goal. I'm going to go ahead. You can take time on this one, and you might it might just come down and you happen to look it up. But if anybody's going to know it, I feel like it would be you. So Wake has had 5 first-round draft picks in history. Name one of them.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say it's pretty tough.
Was one of them the linebacker I don't know his name, but it was like 2006. I don't know if you have the years.
I do. 2009 linebacker. He went to the Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't know. That was
Same last name as a famous basketball player.
Jordan.
Not that famous. Well,
LeBron.
you could argue that famous nowadays, especially if you ask.
LeBron's last name is James.
No, so it was. I knew that one. Probably neither one of you would have got because I would have never got it.
I
But
really don't
that
follow
was
the draft.
yeah. Elmer Barber, 1945 Giants. I didn't think anybody was definitely getting that one. Norm Snead, 1961 QB, went to the Redskins. This is where we started to get to one where I felt like if you might have been able to name one, it would have been one of these. Calvin Pace, 2003 DN. He went to the Cardinals. Aaron Curry, 2009 linebacker to the Seahawks, and Evan Johnson, 2015 defensive back to the Texans.
Yeah, I knew none of them. I didn't even know people got
I
drafted.
figured, but it was a chance to waste a little time.
Yeah.
Now wait, did you know the Redskin guy before?
No, I did not. I didn't even know him.
All right. Well, I got some bowl game trivia while we're still on commercial break here. When was the first Gasparilla Bowl?
Oh, I know the answer to this because it was in one of my questions. So I'll see if Slade knows.
2011.
No. Nick, you want to
wait? So the bowl like named Gasparilla or
no?
like,
Just
bowl game?
so that's the bonus of the question is if you can name all the different names that it's been. But the first.
Oh, I can, and that wasn't even. I had the original name as one of my questions, but I didn't have all of them. So it was 2008. It was the St. Petersburg Bowl.
Correct.
And then, if I remember, it was like Beefo Baddies or Beefo Daddies or
Beefo Brady, yeah.
Beefo Brady, yeah. I knew it was something like that. And I think it went back to St. Petersburg.
Correct. And then it became.
Then to Gasparilla, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the 2008 game, USF beat Memphis 41-14.
Oh, let's hope Wake can do that today.
That'd be very nice.
Jeez.
I should, you know what? Since nobody's here yet, I think I'm going to start doing a shot for every touchdown Wake scores.
Ooh,
all right. Slade convinced me.
I could go check. I might have Captain in the freezer. I'll be right back.
Oh.
I'm going to be gone for like half a second, so I'm going to.
George.
Yeah.
Do you have Fireball?
No, I don't drink that.
Oh.
I'm a grown man. Not a teenager.
Yeah.
All right, be right back.
I did not have a bottle of Captain. I did. I have an extra Farmer's Bush Light can.
There you go.
Because I'd be saving the can, so I threw that in the freezer. At least get the.
This is to Wake Forest's first touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Stuff is so smooth. I love it.
What is it?
Moonshine. Backwoods moonshine too, but it ain't that mass-produced BS you get at the store. You got to get this from the hillbilly in West Virginia.
Telling all the secrets out here. Jeez. What a touchdown.
So with Mizzou back on the field, I want to talk about them a little bit. They got their first ranked win this season over number 25 South Carolina. It was their first ranked win since 2020 when they beat LSU. If you technically don't want to count that, which I didn't because that LSU team should have never been ranked, it's their first true ranked win since they beat number 13 Florida in 2018. So a huge drought there snapped for them. Let's see here.
Dude, what is this call? What is this play call here by Missouri?
I don't know. We ain't arguing, are we?
I mean, to be fair, this is probably why Brady Cook only has 2,500 yards passing throughout the year. I mean, decent
because he just
there.
throws to the guy beside him, and then that guy just runs backwards.
I mean, that's the play you run in Madden when you're just trying to kill time. You don't want the guy to accuse you of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because apparently smart football is not legal.
You got a little swifty there on second down.
Oh man, I wish you could bet that guy over 100 yards.
Yeah, I know, right? Every ball's going to him, guarantee it.
George probably can where you go.
Oh yeah, true.
I keep forgetting I'm ahead. You guys got to get YouTube TV and get caught up.
About to buy it
Nationals
right now.
play there from Mizzou, but they keep
Yeah,
it
right.
together.
Put in the old alternate email address.
Oh, I think it went off. It's an interesting fumble there. Another little fact about Missouri this season. So 4 of their 6 losses were by a combined 18 points. One of those was that heartbreaker loss to Georgia where they almost upset them at home. Their other 2 losses were by a combined 70 points. One of those was to Tennessee. So Missouri is either going to keep this a one-score game or they're going to get the doors blown off of them. I don't think there's any in between. At least for our sake, I hope that's the case. But
based on the offense so far, I'm thinking it's the latter.
Yeah.
So to piggyback off of your last question, George, I know it was the St. Petersburg Bowl, but who was the sponsor of the first ever St. Petersburg Bowl?
You know what? I remember watching it, and I can't remember the name at this point.
It was Magic Jack, who was an internet-based home phone company.
Yeah, I remember the commercials. Yeah, no.
Yep. It's funny because
2008 was a weird time, man.
Dude, after I read that, I was like, that kind of sounds familiar, and then I could hear the commercial in my head, and I was like, yeah, I know who that is now. It's so funny because now we don't even.
Okay, I gotta stop degrading Missouri because apparently they like the same thing. If you degrade them, they're gonna play really well. So, good throw there by Missouri. Good job, Missouri. Keep it up. But Brady Cook, 2,500 yards this year, 13 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. They do, like I said earlier, have their top wide receiver out. He transfers to Georgia. We're going to talk about both of these teams and how they recruited so far this year. Obviously, we just had an early signing day. The full signing day is still yet to be decided, but there's not that many recruits left out there. They love that. They love the little wide receiver screen. They like to pop it out there quick.
Don't we all?
It's a little bit better when you run it to the short side of the field, whereas the first time they ran it earlier in this drive, they were throwing it to the far side of the field, and they're trying to get it over there.
Took 5
and the
seconds.
guys, by the time the ball got there, everybody's there. So
Let me close one of my tabs here.
yeah, great play, Missouri. Good job. Good job. Keep it up.
Good job. I can't type.
So I will say we were talking on the podcast on Thursday, or that we put out on Thursday. If you're watching this and you haven't seen that yet, when you're done here, go check that out. About like the crowds at these bowl games haven't been the greatest. The last 2 nights are kind of understandable because it's been like below freezing at some of these games. And I get that. Nobody wants to go somewhere and sit through some of these games when negative temperatures, as it wasn't the case of last night's game in Texas. But I was watching that last game, the Independence Bowl, or not Independence. I think it was watching the last bowl.
One of them.
You could tell the announcers just did not want to be there at all. Like they're like calling the game, like drops back to pass, throws it over. Oh, it's a touchdown. Like you could wholeheartedly hear it in their voice if they're like, I don't care about this game. I don't want to be here. And that's what takes away. Like viewing at home, like it's one thing to see, like the crowds not be there, or whatever. Like it's still a good game, but when the announcers are just like, oh man, I'm here. And then they started talking about the Hawaii Bowl, and they're like, why couldn't we get that assignment? Like, on the air, complaining that they got sent to Shreveport, Louisiana instead of Hawaii. Which I get, it sucks, but still, like, damn. Like, say that on commercial break and say that while we're sitting here listening to you.
How much time's in your game?
4:35. Clock's running.
Oh, you're 15
I
seconds
beat
ahead
you.
of me.
Oh, you're ahead of me now?
Yeah.
What? Makes no sense.
Did you just get YouTube TV?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's free.
But
I believe it's 7 days free.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to watch the game here for a second, but George is ahead of me anyway. Well, now both you are.
You could sign up for it real quick.
I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I have to use my second email though, because I think I used it before. Use the old business email.
Oh my god, dude! I did not see that guy there on the screen. I thought he just threw it at the defense for a second. Like the wide receiver was like just covered by the offensive line, and I was like, "Oh my god, did he just throw that at the line?" And then, okay,
Oh, hey, stripe free. Oh, what an idiot.
yeah, I think this number 3 guy has like over 50 yards on this drive alone already.
He has to.
I know. I said I wish I could bet him the over 100. Ridiculous.
That I forget what the app is called that you had me sign up for.
Pickwise.
No, it wasn't Pickwise.
Is it points bet?
Prize Picks.
Prize Picks. That's what it was. With that, like, so you can't pick like over under on yardage, but you can pick like over under on fantasy score.
Mm. Oh, this is irritating me. I'm just an idiot. Almost there.
Oh, I just realized I never updated the scoreboard.
Uh,
I didn't either. My control.
Oh, my.
To the button. Hi, Nick.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. Good throw. Good throw.
he probably could have hit number 7 there.
Probably gonna hit like 10 guys. He just threw it at the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
Look at that. There we go.
Run it on 3rd and 13. So smart.
That's what we love.
Okay, hey, listen. Just because you're ahead now doesn't mean you can spoil it for the rest of us.
It didn't run the play yet when I said that.
You called it?
Slade out here doing what he does.
Look at this kicker.
Wish I could. Currently trying to get stuff up.
He's a big boy.
Oh, I love me a big boy kicker.
Oh, he's hefty.
He looks like a Nick. Who was the kicker for Penn State? That
Joey something, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Joey something.
he was
What a
hefty.
legend. He was, dude. And he would lay hits. He was not afraid.
Yeah, he had a highlight reel.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he
The best-
like retire from football because he was like getting bullied and stuff?
He had
He
mental
had,
health
an-
issues.
Mental
Yeah.
health issues, the eating disorder. I'm gonna look it up after I'm done here. I'm pretty positive it's definitely Joey something.
Look at that. We're keeping up with the scoreboard now. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Speaking of the Gasparilla Bowl, which team has the most wins in the history of the Gasparilla Bowl? So the St. Pete, Beef O'Brady's, Gasparilla. Who has the most wins?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here just because
I'll give you a hit.
feel
There's 2 teams, so if you get either one, I'll give it to you.
okay. I feel like I've seen their name a lot in here, so hopefully they won a lot. UCF.
That is one. Slade, do you know the other one?
No, I don't. Sorry.
So it's UCF and Marshall. They both have 3 wins.
Marshall. And
They played each other in 2019. UCF won that game 48-25. UCF, their 3 wins came in 2012, 2019, and 2021. So they won this game last year. Marshall won in 2011, 2015, and 2018. I like how it comes right back.
Are one of you guys the other view on YouTube?
I am
No.
not.
I'm not.
Oh, so someone else is actually watching.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
Some.
sir.
Hi, whoever's watching us. Welcome. We've
That
been
was
talking to ourselves.
Whoever that
so-
is.
Oh, we got 2 people now.
Well, at least
Yeah, that
before
was
we
me.
knew that
That was me logging on, the second person.
Joey Julius. Hannah's got
Joey
you.
Julius.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
sir. I knew it was Joey something. I could only think of Joey Chestnut, so I knew I wasn't going to think of his last name.
Oh, we got the people pouring in now. We got 4 views
Yeah, we
up
do.
now.
Slade brought up every device in his home.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm still trying to get YouTube TV.
But-
If I keep
but-
getting distracted talking to you.
But you gotta let me know if I start lagging. I gotta turn the TV off.
Up our wind advisory got extended until tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Oh, now we're right back down to 1. What the hell? You scared everybody away.
No, I'm back. I logged back in.
I wonder if ESPN is. I'm gonna type ESPN.
All right, next trivia question here. When did Missouri join the SEC?
I feel like it's either way longer ago than I think it is, or way shorter than I think it is.
I'm gonna say 2002.
No.
Was it longer or shorter?
It's been shorter since then.
My instinct, like my first gut, was 2008.
No. So think about when all like the schools started changing. They changed at the same time as Texas A&M. When Utah went to the Pac-12, like when that big change happened all across college football. What year was that?
My timing is way off on all that.
Yeah.
2015.
2012. That was the year
2012.
2012.
I was gonna say I didn't think that it was that long ago, but like newer or more recently didn't sound right. Probably because time's slowly fleeting.
Hannah, we don't have any commission other than the money that me and George both spent towards it.
No, technically only the money you spent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, $4.
Oh, there's Aunt Deb. Aunt Deb's here.
Aunt Deb.
She saw Hannah's post. I like how I'm calling her Aunt Deb and she's my mom. So hi,
Literally
Mom.
your mom.
What? Why go to commercial, do the kickoff, and then go back to commercial? I don't like.
I hate that. Dumbest thing in football.
Well, since we're back at commercial, when was the last time Missouri was in a New Year's Six Bowl?
New Year's Six Bowl.
It wasn't called a New Year's Six Bowl back then.
Oh, jeez.
But you're just describing it as one of the current New Year's Six Bowls now.
One of the current New Year's Six Bowls.
Oh. This is another one where I feel like it's either gonna be like I'm just gonna be way off. I should know this because I literally sat there and looked at stats the whole time the other day for hours. I'm gonna say I don't even know when their last like good season would have been. They joined the SEC in 2012. This is like anything before 2016 can be a toss-up. I might know every detail about it, or I might know absolutely nothing about it. And Missouri apparently is one of those things that I know absolutely.
Did you just
nothing
look it up?
No.
You like sat back and went, oh.
I'm gonna throw a number out there.
Okay.
2003.
No, it was 2013. They beat
2013.
Oklahoma State in the Cotton Bowl, 41-31.
I shouldn't have known. I was gonna go with close to the transferring over to the SEC, and I was like, I almost feel like it would have been like the negative effect on, or the opposite effect on that. So I was like, maybe an early one.
Yeah, 23. That's when like Missouri, they had a couple of good years around there where they would make, really big bowl games. They would have like good seasons. Even when they first switched over, their first couple of years in the SEC, they were really good. And then I guess they just changed the recruiting philosophy and decided that they want SEC players, not Big 12.
Apparently.
Terrible throw, Sam Hartman. Terrible throw.
Oh god! I just realized the last question I had in here, which is the one I was about to ask, I didn't write down the answer for. I'm pretty sure
Maybe
I
I'll
know
know
who it is. Okay, well then I'll go ahead and ask. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to it anyway. But Which former NFL QB from UCF, who most notably played for the Jaguars, won the
Blake
MVP of?
Bortles.
All right, I did know the answer to it then.
As soon as you said UCF quarterback, I was like, that's Blake Bortles.
I was watching something earlier. I think it was a TikTok, and it was like QBs that have thrown over 500 yards, and the guy was getting down in the end, and he was like throwing out names, and he said Blake Bortles, and the guy was like, "What?" Poor Blake.
I love that story about him that he was chewing dip too much, so he bought a Tesla thinking he wouldn't have to go to the gas station. Now he just drives his Tesla to the gas station to get dip.
Yeah. Blake Bortles.
Let's go for it. Go for it. No, come on.
What time are you at now? I'm gonna see if I'm any.
I don't know. They just went for it on third down and didn't get it.
Oh.
I don't see a clock right now.
Okay.
30 seconds in running.
Oh, geez. I'm still at 45. I didn't get to YouTube. I tried to use the alternate email, and I kept getting distracted, kept messing up. I was like, you know what?
All right, so no shot this drive. It's okay.
I might work on it a little bit of half.
Get the ball.
Actually, I'm
All
gonna.
right, I mean, if we're going to start punting the ball back and forth here, I'm going to run out of questions real quick.
I know, real quick.
So please, just don't go. You have 10 seconds until the quarter. Just don't go to commercial.
Yeah, just hold off. Get the offense out on the field.
Well, you also have to remember that these bowl games are all about money, so there's going to be a lot of commercials.
Hey, I don't care about their money.
They do.
Yeah, right.
Well, until they start paying me, I don't.
Hey,
You know, I really
As
thought
mu-
the amount of times I tweeted at Union Homes, they would have liked it or something here. Nope, nothing.
But Wasabi
Yeah.
was about it. Wasabi gave us the wheat.
Next year we're watching the Wasabi Bowl again.
Yeah, we are. Just because they're G's.
and the funny part is that was the Fenway Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you talked trash on for the last
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna stop having it in a football or a baseball stadium.
No, I just think it's hilarious that the
I
one
know,
bowl
I
game that
know.
you
I'm
talk
just
trash
saying.
on, they're the ones that gave the traction.
This quarterback is a little shifty.
Shifty. I'm back to trying for YouTube again. I'm not going to let my frustrations get the best of me this time.
Da, 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 da. All right, so we are through one quarter. We got another question for you guys. Piggybacking off the New Year's Six Bowl question. When is the last time Wake Forest went to a New Year's Six Bowl?
Wake Forest.
To be honest, I wouldn't have thought that they went to one.
They did go to one. They actually made a movie about it.
Oh my God.
Wake Forest and a movie about it. I want to say recent on this one.
No, was not recently.
I was gonna say I wasn't.
It's got to be
feeling
long
recent,
enough
but I
ago
wanted
that they
to say-
made a movie about it. I want to say the movie came out in like
1979.
no, like the movie came out in like 2010.
Movie
When
came
was,
out in
when was it? Oh,
1993.
No, you give up.
I'll take another stab at it. Give me
Okay.
1987.
No, it was 2006. They played Louisville in the Orange Bowl. They lost 24-13.
I'm surprised they made a movie about that.
is it like an actual movie or is this just like a highlight reel movie for their school?
No, it's a real movie. So the reason as Nick said about the draft pick question earlier, I asked about the was it a linebacker from like 2006? So I believe the story, and I watched this in college, so I vaguely remember it. I believe his brother or something got cancer, and so it was. I think the movie's called The Fourth Quarter, or The Fifth Quarter. It's called The Fifth Quarter.
Oh yeah.
And then, so that season, like their rallying cry every time they went into the fourth quarter is they held up a 5 instead of a 4, and it was called The Fifth Quarter. And then they went on a magical run that season and ended up in the Orange Bowl and lost.
It'd be like that.
So, quick question.
Uh-huh.
Did they ever go to overtime?
I have no idea.
Was there ever
Probably.
actually a fifth quarter?
Good old sports reference is going to tell us here. We're not.
All right, so we for sure need Mizzou to go down, and we need them to get 10 points this quarter. Touchdown and a field goal. I don't care when it happens. We need it.
Mizzou?
You need it.
Yeah, you need it.
No. Wake Forest. I mean,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were saying you need Mizzou.
I added a little extra onto Wake -4.5.
So I'm looking at the results that season. Does not look like they went to overtime at all.
Damn.
I don't know what YouTube is currently doing to me while I'm trying to do this.
Mine kept taking me to different screens and stuff.
Yeah, that's what mine's doing here.
I had to
said,
do it
"Oh,
on my
yeah.
TV.
Scan this code and I'm like, so I scanned the code and it did not take me there. Get YouTube without ads, please. I don't want to do it that way. I just tried to do it that way.
That picture of Mike
Oh,
Leach on
that's
the
not even the
t-shirt
right
is
thing.
a little strange.
Yeah. My favorite, most recent thing that he said was after the game that he was picking the chairs up and throwing them onto the ground.
Yeah.
And he said some words about his players' girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
Nice hands. Nice hands.
What a legend.
Wonder if Hannah's gonna be hungry when she pulls in here because I didn't make dinner.
Well, she probably will since she's feeding her.
Or she's gonna be hungry. I wonder if she's gonna be mad at me.
That's the real question.
Oh!
Oh my god! I was like, oh, what's that? Like, he almost grabbed him by the head. I was like, is that it? And then all of a sudden,
Coach is so pissed.
big old 72 comes sprinting through there.
92 too, yeah.
Was he complaining that he wants targeting on that? What's that targeting?
I think he was trying to say there was something going on downfield.
I almost have it brought up here, boys. Almost.
Oh! Oh, I thought he got it.
There's that number 2, the small dude that was blocking earlier.
Oh my goodness, another commercial break.
Why do I not have the 7-day free trial?
A lot of Capital One nags.
Okay, here we go with another question. How many total conference championship game appearances between the two schools?
Conference championship appearances. Well, you already said Mizzou was pretty good when they were in the Big 12 and that they had a good year or two when they switched over. I'm going to say 7.
Okay, Nick, you got a guess there?
So I know at least 2. 'Cause I had it for one of the teams. Give me 5. I'm gonna go with 5.
You both hit on the ends of it. It was 6.
Ooh.
I'll give you bonus points if you can name how many wins between the two schools.
Wait, like overall wins?
Yeah.
Or conference?
Conference championship wins.
Wins in those 6 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I
Say
might put it.
2.
I'm gonna go with 2.
It's 1.
What?
Now, which team has it?
It's Wake.
Mizzou.
No, Wake Forest has it. 2006,
Wow.
they won.
Are you sure that's
They
the
beat-
only one that they had?
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
the site I was on said 2. At least had 06.
They might have another conference championship win, but they didn't win the championship game.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But yeah, in 2006, they beat Georgia Tech 9-6, and that's how they
Ooh.
got to the Orange Bowl.
Quite the barn burner.
Sorry,
Yeah.
they beat Iowa.
That's back when Georgia Tech ran the triple option.
Oh boy. Back to Fubo. It wouldn't give me my free trial, so I'm over it. I'm done. I'll just enjoy the time with the boys. Be a couple seconds back. That's what it's all about, anyway. I gotta go put shorts on though. I am hot. Shall be right
I'm
back.
in my garage, so I'm a little chilly right now.
Yeah, I wish. I might go up to the attic.
Oh, Jesse's here. Welcome in, Jesse. We missed you, buddy.
Yeah,
Glad
buddy.
to see you.
He's doing good in our Capital Bowl mania.
Yeah. 2 games back of the real leader.
Jesse, I got to give you shit. You didn't put your Twitter or Instagram handle or anything in there.
Yeah, you didn't technically follow all the rules there, buddy, but it's okay. We forgive you because nobody else did.
We understand you're from Ohio.
I think only one person outside of the 3 of us put like where they were following from. Actually, no,
George's-
2 people.
George's wife couldn't even follow the rules, and she's a teacher.
Yeah. A great throw. Good job. All right, we're already in field goal range. There you go, Slade. Now, did you put your other bet on the spread or
-4.5.
for halftime?
No, full game.
Oh. Well, you were saying like you needed in this quarter, so I didn't know if that's what you meant halftime.
Yeah, so I don't have to sweat so much.
He wants to cut the sweat out of the sweat.
Not a fan of this guy's jacket.
Is that the WWE wrestler? Titus, I think that's Titus O'Neil.
I'll let you know in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I don't have the volume up on my team, so I can't hear him.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like normally they put like, oh, we're interviewing so and so, but they have not put his name up.
Yeah. Titus O'Neil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played college football.
No, Jesse, you put the @ correctly. It's just in the rules it said that you're supposed to put if you're from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So you got the @ part right. You just didn't, finish it off.
It's all right,
George
Jesse.
has
Don't
your
worry
number.
about changing it. Don't worry about changing it. George is gonna win anyway.
Yeah. Well, technically we're gonna win because I didn't change the names.
That's fair. We're gonna win. We got this.
Jesse, what you don't know is we're able to go in and change our game picks as this tournament goes on. Nobody else is.
Glad Jesse.
I'm still mad at Jackson State for screwing all of us. I mean, I could
I
be sitting
know.
at 10-1 right now, or no,
That's
not even
crazy.
10-1. I think like 13-1.
Whatever. I feel like
You know
all
who
the
to-
losses I
you know
have
who
so
to blame.
far.
Yeah, Dion.
I feel like all the losses I have so far.
Right,
No,
yes.
I'm not blaming him. It's not his fault.
It's a tight end's fault.
I think it was it the Fresno State game that was widely separated?
Yeah, I picked the Fresno State.
Yeah, Fresno State won
yeah.
29. Well, so both of the games that day, Oregon State won 30-3, and Fresno State won 29-6.
I think Fresno State might be my only loss that wasn't one possession. I
And then
could
we
be
had
wrong.
South Alabama the other night, who comes in 10-2. They're all hyped up because their only 2 losses were by 1 possession. They lost on the last-second field goal to UCLA, and they lost like a hard-fought game to Troy. And they go out there and they get shut out, or not shut out, but shut down 44-23.
Yeah. Oh, that one was pretty far wide.
I'm also a little upset nobody liked my meme. I thought that was a really good meme, but Jesse
It
liked
was
it.
a
At
good.
least.
Oh yeah, Jesse's always got it.
No, Jesse, we have 1 entry each, and then we did a group entry.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We're not cheating.
We follow the rules.
And also, our group entry is doing the worst out of all of us. So.
The true group entry was no bueno.
the wheel of destiny's let us down.
Yeah, it has. My blanket's falling. You're gonna see my ugly couch from like the 80s.
Oh my God, we're on the inch line, guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let him take him back to the other end zone for a safety. Jesus, ref.
That was a lot there.
Yeah, he went back to like the 20-yard line. What the hell?
I don't know if you guys saw Jesse's comment about Pennsylvania math.
I'm going to look at it.
I got it full screen because I'm so far away from it.
I mean, if he wants, I'll delete the worst entry.
Right?
Get in. Pour it up. There we go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Wake. I would love, like I've seen like people program it. Like you have a button in your house. This one guy that I know did it. He's a Canadians fan. And whenever the Canadians score a goal, like he doesn't even have to push anything. He was a computer engineer. And whenever they score a goal, like lights go off, the siren goes off. I want a button where I can push it and like the lights go off like the stadium just did.
That would be dope.
So you can, George, you can get speakers that have the lights in them. I think Bose and Samsung both make them. You hook them to your TV and they do that.
Yeah, that sounds expensive though.
Right.
As soon as you said Bose and Samsung, I was like, yeah.
That's cheaper than wiring your whole room.
That's fair. Well, George can wire his whole room by himself, so if he happens to have wire laying around. Well,
I gotta
drywall cost. Oh yeah.
I don't know if we should have put me in charge of the scoreboard here.
I literally checked to see when they scored if I could change it. I think I might be able to, but not like as easy as I thought I would be able to.
It's okay, I got it now. We're good.
I'm not even gonna mess with it, to be honest. I'll just mess it all up. Good start.
Did you get any snow, Nick?
I got probably like half an inch, if that, and then when the rain came yesterday, it all just
melted
away. Yeah. Anything that was outside or that was water outside about 5 hours ago is a sheet of ice now. Though, so.
We got nothing. We got like a drizzle of rain when I took my friends to the airport this morning, and that was it. So fun story about that. I woke up on time and I leave, but my phone does like night mode or whatever, so it goes into do not disturb, and it doesn't turn off until my 7 o'clock alarm goes off. So my 3:30 alarm goes off. I'm driving to the airport to go pick our friends up. And I get to their house, and like I don't feel my phone going off at all. And I pull my phone up, and the guy messaged me. He goes, "Hey, like I saw your Snapchat." He's like, "We're just gonna order an Uber," and I was like, "What did I put on my Snapchat?" But I texted him. He was like texting me 2 minutes before I got that text. So I responded. I'm like, "What do you mean? Like I'm here?" And he goes, "Oh." He's like, "I checked your Snapchat location. Said you were still in bed, and then like I tried calling you and stuff." And it just kept going to voicemail. And I was like, oh, my God. Like, no. Like, I'm here. He was like, okay.
That's funny.
So I always woke up at 3:30 in the morning for nothing.
Would have been.
All right. With another commercial break, we'll go back to national championships here. Ranked the Power 5 conferences 1 through 5 and numbers of most national titles. I can't think now that I'm 2 shots in. So you don't have to give me the exact number of titles each conference has, but just give me 1 through 5. Who do you think has the most to who do you think has the least?
Who's going first, Nick? You want me to go first?
You guys can work together on this if you want.
I'm going to say SEC first.
I feel like SEC is safe bet.
Okay.
And then, Nick, do you think it's Big Ten or Pac-12 second?
Ooh. Pac-12 had a lot of good teams over the years, but the Big Ten did too.
And this is all time too. So like think back to like the 20s and stuff, like when football first started.
I feel like the Pac-12 got some good teams, but I feel like the Big Ten has a lot of teams that were very good back in the day.
I agree. I'm thinking Big Ten second.
I'm thinking Big Ten. And then we'll say Pac-12 3.
And then are you saying ACC or Big 12? See, I'm personally thinking ACC because you've got Clemson now, who's gotten 2. You've got Florida State, Florida State. You got the Carolina. I don't know, but then the Big 12 has Texas,
and this is cool
and
too.
all
So
these
like
other
they
teams.
won it when they were in these conferences. So like they might be in a different conference now, but when they won their national title, they were in said conference.
Oh,
okay. That changes things a little bit. I still feel comfortable, even though it changed a little bit. I still feel comfortable with the top 3. I feel like it could vary a little bit there, but I still like it.
It's got me feeling like Big 12 is in the top 3 for some reason.
Right. My instinct was to say ACC, but like that seems more of like a recent thing. Like I feel like in the past.
Just thinking, I saw this thing the other day of, okay, so Oklahoma, the Sooners, they have the most valuable college football franchise. I found that really interesting. That thing I sent you guys on Instagram.
Yeah.
That Texas. I don't know. Nick, you could say what you want to say. I think Big 12 should be in the top 3, but I'm gonna go Big 12 ACC as 4 and 5.
Yeah. If we're not gonna switch up the top 3, I agree with that. Big 12 ACC.
Number 5 is the Big 12 with 11.
Damn.
Number 4 is the Pac-12 with 15.
Wow.
Number 3 is ACC with 18. Number 2 is the SEC with 29.
Wow.
And number 1 is the Big 10. They have 39 total national championships.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the difference there? First, second?
10.
Wow.
I knew that the Big 10 had a lot of teams that. Well, then again, you said teams that were in it when they won to. So that did change some things, but we still weren't off. I don't think
the 80s and 90s, Michigan, Ohio State were winning titles back then. I mean, they were going back and forth between Bo Schembechler and Woody Hayes. 70s even. And then you think about like Michigan, who's like the winningest program of all time. Like they were winning titles back in like the 30s and stuff. So was Notre Dame.
I felt like SEC just would have had more sprinkled in there, and with how much they've won recently, like I felt like they would have put them over.
I mean, they really went on a drought from like the early 2000s, like back to I would even say like the 80s. Like Florida, every once in a while would challenge for a national title, but other than that, like it was either the ACC or the Big Ten. It seemed like there for years.
Jesse, we got about 15 inches of snow here in the last week, but it's only -1 degrees here. I could not do -28.
Yeah,
he said that it's -28 degrees there.
Man, I got a bunch of buddies out in Wisconsin, and they sent me it was -11 at like 9 o'clock this morning. So I can only imagine what it is right now.
Jesse, the next Swear Jar Sweat, we're gonna come to you. We're gonna go to a Blue Jackets game, and all 4 of us, we're gonna go hang out at the Blue Jackets game. He's probably not even watching anymore.
Why not?
Yeah, he just commented. He said it was 48 degrees there yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I like how I'm the one hosting this and I can't even see that. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
He should feel honored because like not much would make me want to go to Ohio.
Hell yeah, I love soccer. Jesse, that's a hockey team. Which, to be fair, all 3 of us love soccer now as well. So I mean, I'll go to a Columbus Crew game if you want. I don't care. Dude, I looked up freaking season tickets. Not that I was gonna, be able to afford them, but I looked up season tickets for the Charlotte team. They lure you in because it's like, oh, we have packages that are only like $15 a month. I was like, you know what? That's actually not that bad.
Yeah, that sounds
like,
reasonable.
you have to pay it all up front. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's still not bad, but
no. But I mean, you got to think. So what? 15 times 12. That's a lot of math, and I'm from Pennsylvania, so as Jesse said, I can't do that. So
it's like $180.
Yeah. Look at that. Slade with his Ivy League education over here.
It's
Well, I'm
not
not even-
180.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not 180. Would it be
No, it's
200?
180.
Off the
It's
top of my head?
only $180
It's
on the name.
it's 150 plus 2
Slade for
more.
180. I used my calculator.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
That
yeah,
was a
that
good
would make sense because then 15 times 230. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
All right. I gotta get rid of the spicy queso dip.
Yeah.
Can't sit there and eat it all.
I already did.
Oh.
Giant has these amazing little packs of it already made for $5. I like the spicy queso, and Erica likes the spinach artichoke dip.
Oh yeah. Jade gets down with some spinach artichoke dip.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we have stuff to make it. I ain't making it though. I forgot about the game for the last like 5 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie. I've just been sitting here looking at the computer chatting.
We got to take Jesse golfing next year. That'd be a lot of fun.
Does Jesse golf?
Yeah.
All right, where? We got you.
So hockey starts before, but yeah, I mean, like it gets crunch time after the Super Bowl. That's fair enough. If you want, we can have you on the podcast one week, and we can do the same test we gave Nick and Slade to get you a team if you want, Jesse.
Oh yeah.
Or you can just pick Columbus since you're close.
Smart. I still gotta order my jersey.
Yeah.
They do. But that game the other night had me worried. I was like, yeah, we're up.
I know.
Next to
I
two
know,
goals
you were
later, I was
talking
like,
shit
oh
early.
no.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
this is 2 games in a row now.
Oh,
We blew
my.
leads to the Carolina Hurricanes.
Nice.
Oh, nice hands.
Yeah.
That's just. I think that's the second drop. Oh, that's not the same guy, but still, on this drive alone, that's the second drop they've had.
And they have the ball for a decent amount of time that, like, if they have it for like another half second, it might be called a completion and then a fumble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That the Air Force Baylor game last night, like they came in and like like when you play a service academy, they just want to run the ball and they're gonna run the clock down. And Baylor just could not do it. They scored, I believe it was their opening drive, they scored. And then after that, they could not do anything with the ball. It was honestly impressive to watch. And then you have Air Force out there throwing the ball, and I was like, I'm sorry, who am I watching right now?
Did you guys see that they're trying to change the rule that they had just put in place for the Naval Academy or for the Academy people?
Yeah.
There's a running back that he stayed this year to play another season or whatever, and they changed the rules so like he wasn't going to be able to defer his employment or his deployment.
Oh,
He was going to have to. He was going to have to not go into the draft and go straight into serving his time.
Yeah.
And so now they're trying to change that rule because a lot of people threw an uproar at that, and that like he just played 4 years. Like it's not like he's going to be able to do anything with football after he does 7-8 years in the military.
Right.
Yeah. And Jesse, we'll be on all game. If you want to join us afterwards, I'll send you the invite. You can hop on here and tell Nick how ugly he looks. But yeah, we'll be here all game. So tell your daughter and your wife I said hi. We hope you guys come visit us soon. Maybe next summer we can just throw a big party because you guys Slade's seen it and I've seen it, but Nick needs to experience a Jesse McGee party lifestyle. Hopefully nobody falls through a coffee table this time.
Somebody's
Well, it's got to be one that you can easily buy at the store.
Oh yeah.
Because we went to lots of furniture stores.
As Slade has learned, it's not very easy to do.
Yeah.
That's why when we
All right,
had
so we got a commercial here. I got a quick question.
Good.
Very simple. Does Missouri have a winning record against the SEC? So they joined in 2012, but obviously they played them a little here and there before. Do you think they have a winning record?
I'm gonna say yes, just because you took time to put it on there, and I feel like no is the obvious answer.
Slade, what do you
So
think?
it seems like the obvious answer.
I'm going to go with the obvious answer. I think that although they played before, I think that they're one of the lower performing teams in the SEC. So I think they've taken a lot of losses recently. They might have gotten a lot previously, though.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with no.
The correct answer is no, but it's actually a lot closer than you might think. They're 56, 59, and 1 all time against the SEC.
Wow.
So, I mean, 3-game difference there between being, 500 and winning. Which I was honestly surprised because, again, like I've said multiple times here, Missouri used to be really good. And I think we're going to talk about it at halftime, how good they've recruited so far this year. They might be trending back in that direction. They got their feet under them. They got a new head coach who's done really good things. But, I mean, before they joined the SEC in those first couple of years, they performed well enough that, they have a decent record.
I got to figure out what
I really thought
position
they were like a
this
full
number
commercial.
2 actually is, because this dude has now been a blocker in the tight end position. He's been a wideout, and he's receiving the punts.
Yeah. He's their Julian Edelman.
Yeah, what the heck?
Before Wake Forest gets started here on their drive, one fun fact I'm not going to make this a quiz question for you guys. Both teams came in ranked the same exact spot at number 91 in turnover margin across NCAA on the season at -3. Missouri has had 11 fumbles and thrown 9 interceptions. They've recovered 7 and got 10 interceptions. Wake Forest has had 6 fumbles, thrown 12 interceptions, recovered 8 fumbles, and had 7 interceptions. So that was one thing I was looking up. I was like, what's going to give one team or another the edge? Obviously, turnovers, especially in bowl games, are a huge part of that. And I looked and I was like, oh okay, maybe not. And so far, no turnovers, unless I missed one. But
a little run game going. Like to see it with the 11-point lead.
I don't like how nice Missouri's defensive line is with picking Hartman up off the ground.
yeah.
Have some disrespect.
Yeah, they're picking him up yep, going to be doing this all night. I'll help you out, sir.
Let him down.
What are you doing, 9? My God. He watched the dude catch the ball, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to go stand here. He helps his teammate up oh, my bad, bro. My bad.
He goes like this. He's like, damn, I should have been doing something.
He stands there, looks at the guy, looks away, and goes, oh, I'm supposed to block you. My bad.
I mean, he's wearing 2 different color shoes. You could have expected that. He's got a gold cleat on the left foot and a black one on the right.
For a second, the cleats, I don't care about that. For a second, I thought he was wearing 2 different colored socks.
Regardless, cleats or socks.
Wait, you noticed the socks over the cleats?
Maybe. He was wearing the same colored socks. I thought one was.
They might be 2 different socks though, because he's got one. I mean, unless the one just happens to be pushed down like that.
Some of the football cleats are now like the soccer ones were, though, where they have that elastic band at the top of the cleats.
Mm.
So no shot on that drive. Thanks, Sam
Nope.
Hartman. Just kidding. It wasn't his fault. It was number 9 who just decided not to block.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What just happened? Did he just touch that? I think he did. Dude, what was he thinking?
What? That's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. What were you thinking?
Did he just have a stroke? What happened?
I understand kind of the thought process there, hey, let me scoop this up and run. But don't do it when 4 dudes are standing there.
I think it was more than 4. Dude.
Wow.
It's all because I jinxed it. I said there was no turnover so far.
Yeah.
Hey,
wow.
They're at the 36-yard line. We're going to get that field goal this drive.
It's true.
Number 32 was waiting on it, too. He saw him running in. He's like, I'm going to dive on this ball as soon as it.
What was he thinking?
I really don't know. Yeah, he touches that ball first.
Yeah. The coach is walking over. He's like, dude, what was that?
Are you serious right now?
He was standing on the sidelines looking all confused, too. What are you confused about? You know what you did.
Yeah. it wasn't like they got put like deep in the red zone or anything. Like
Yeah.
it's at the 35-yard line.
That's like the Patriots tossing it backwards. You had no business doing it, but here we
Yeah.
are.
Like there must be a little bit of wind getting in here because he literally only punted it like 35 yards.
Yeah, right.
And the thing is, too, like, even if he picks that up, there's still, like, another 5 dudes behind him.
Yeah.
He's not
If you
getting anywhere.
If you happen to get past that guy that was also reaching for the ball, like,
Yeah.
okay, but like to risk 5 yards for a turnover.
Look, 4 guys surrounding him.
Yeah.
He was looking for SportsCenter top 10. He's ended up on SportsCenter not top 10.
He's ending up on Shaq and a Fool.
Yeah. You got mossed.
All right. Well, while we have a review, next question. When's the last time Missouri won a bowl game? Wake Forest won last year. They beat a Rutgers team that didn't deserve to be there, though. But when's the last time Missouri won a bowl game?
Missouri.
I'm going to say COVID 2020.
You're 2020?
Yeah.
That's not a bad guess.
It might be. They might have canceled.
Yeah, that's true. If they played in a bowl game in 2020, might be a good guess. I'm gonna say 2017.
27.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was no
I thought
question.
they were reviewing targeting. No, 2014 actually was the last time.
Close, Nick. Close, Nick.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The question wasn't the last time they played. When's the last time they won? I'm sorry.
No, that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what you
The
said.
last
That's what
time
we were
they won.
answering.
Oh, I said one? Oh, okay. It was
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
They beat Minnesota 33-17 in the Citrus Bowl.
Wait, did you have a question that when's the last time they played in a bowl game?
No, I thought I said when's the last time they played.
That'd have been funny if one of us picked the correct thing for their line.
The wrong answer.
No, I believe they played last year. I think they had a bowl game last year.
I believe you.
Let me double check that.
See, I was thinking they had one last year, but I was like, I don't think that they won it.
I just assumed it wasn't last year because he started out with the other team won last year. Now, what about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see
my.
here.
Oh my, dude, he is just getting.
Yes, they
bad.
lost.
You got
They
slung
lost the
down.
Armed Forces Bowl last year, and then the last 2 seasons they did not play a bowl game. And then, yeah, okay. So they went to a bowl last year. They didn't win.
Hey, so quick question: did you guys see the video with Dion about? You know how we always talk about like, oh my God, this real small school got paid $900,000 to go play
I did watch
Tennessee,
that.
and they got so close to beating them. Or in some cases, we've seen I forget what team it was, but it was early in the season or last year.
Marshall beat Notre Dame.
Yeah. So, someone upset and got the win after their school got paid to go visit this school and win. He was saying that for some of these prices that are let out, like a lot of these things that are like under $500,000, like the schools aren't actually making money.
Yeah, they always say how much the schools get to go play, but it never says how much they had to pay because the schools still have to pay. Hey, we got to pay for the flights, hotels, all that stuff, and it ends up like pretty much balancing itself out. But what he was saying is a lot of the times,
it's more or less for the exposure.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Come on, we got a second chance. There we go. Where are you throwing that?
Two different colors, please. If you gotta try that hard to have drip, you don't got drip. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you right now, Morin's best player on this Wake team. Number 2.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh.
Hey, relax. Look at number 9 trying to do something now.
Yep.
You got Slade 15 seconds ahead of me. I'm still 15 seconds ahead of Nick.
Wait, so what times are we at?
Mine
clock
just
is
said
up right now.
5:27.
Oh yeah, I'm at 5:42, and it just started going again. Like it was.
Mine said 5:14.
Let me see.
All right.
Okay, I just got back from I'm at 5:14 now. So I'm only like 5
I'm
seconds.
5:09 now. Yeah.
Flag. Yeah, okay.
That's so crazy. How does a live show get a total of like 20 seconds? back.
And the crazy thing is that George and I are watching on the same platform. Me and you, Nick, were watching on the same platform, and our times were still different.
Yeah.
And now me and George are watching on the same platform, still different.
I am next to my Wi-Fi router.
I'm not. You know how my Wi-Fi is. I
Yeah.
should not be leading this time frame at all.
my Wi-Fi is literally right there. Like
Our live stream should show just a gray circle over my face the entire time.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's worked this great.
It's because it's my computer that I was using.
Makes sense.
Yep. It's a piece of crap.
I think about this thing's. I got it for like $87 on Black Friday last year. 2 years ago. Last year, I think.
All right, Nick, I'm running out of questions. You got one?
Good.
I'm trying to save
I have
one for the second half.
I have one more because I have also between questions that we had the same and.
I thought Slade would help, participate a little bit.
I'll figure some out.
All right, so Mizzou has actually spent time as the AP #1 overall.
God damn it!
Was that one that you had?
It's going to be hard with two
No, go ahead, fix
mediocre
your question.
teams.
That's true. That is true. So anyway, how many weeks was it total that
One.
they've spent as the AP closed? It was 2.
No, I didn't. So that
I thought you were.
was what's the highest both of them have been ranked. But to piggyback off of your question, hold on. First of all, back up, Mom. I don't believe Sam Hartman is transferring to to Notre Dame. I think he's going to try. He's projected to go undrafted right now. I haven't seen any rumors about any QBs transferring in the Notre Dame yet.
I haven't either.
I know that they have a pretty high recruit that their coach was just pictured with that he's supposed to be coming up this season, but he'll probably redshirt first year.
Right. But no, so to piggyback off what's the longest time Mizzou spent at #1, how did that season end for them? I don't know if you had it in your notes or if you remember this.
Well,
so the year was 2007, to give you reference.
2007.
Dang. I was going before you gave the date. I was going to say
in the conference championship game. That's my guess.
Yeah. Do you remember who they lost to?
2007. I'm trying to think of who would have been.
Hold on, Hannah's got a question for us.
Oh, geez.
What kind-hearted bowl game was played twice, once in 1961 and again 10 years later in 1971?
Jesus.
Kind-hearted bowl game. So it's a riddle.
Hannah, I don't think we know. You stumped us.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm stumped.
And I have no idea who they would have lost to in that game.
So yeah, back to Missouri question. So they lost 38-17 in the conference championship game against Oklahoma. The weird thing, so that was one of the weirdest seasons in college football history. We always compare a lot of years to 2007. They were one game away from the national championship. So was West Virginia. We almost had West Virginia, Missouri in the national championship game that season. Missouri, of course, lost to Pitt in the backyard brawl. Geno Smith got hurt. He was out most of that game. What are you doing, Sam? Sam, what are you doing?
Go pick.
Oh, my God.
See it here in a second. For a couple.
I'll see here in a second.
Did Hannah answer?
The Mercy Bowl.
The Mercy Bowl.
I never
Wait,
heard
so it was the kind-hearted Mercy Bowl.
I think she looked up college football Trivial Pursuit.
Probably. Hey, why? We used all our questions already. I did not think we were going to go through that many. You had, 9? I had 8. I felt good about it.
I know. Honestly, most of my questions, I got one left, if I can find it. I just threw my cards.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do either of you know the origin of why Wake Forest is called the Demon Deacons?
Ooh.
Oh, my God. Tackle him.
What's funny about this is I'm pretty sure within the last month I read something about this because I feel like it's right in there, but cannot think for the life of me what it was or what it is.
George, do you have any guesses?
I do not.
So it dates back to 1924 when there was an editor for the school newspaper who referred to the football team as the Demon Deacons because of their devilish play and fighting spirit.
Huh.
Look at Slade.
Hannah, do you have another question for us?
My OCD is getting to me.
My original plan when we ran out of questions is we were going to sit here and see who can name the most like college football mascots. I thought that was going to take till like the third quarter though, so we have to wait till later to do that. Because I know I can name all 129.
Really?
Can you really?
Yeah.
Can you name what you had for breakfast?
Yeah, eggs, toast, and oranges. Because Hannah made
Wait,
breakfast.
George.
I'm like a child now because I get made breakfast by my wife.
George, can you
Yes.
name all the mascots without seeing a list or photograph of all the schools?
Yeah, like if you tell me the name of the school, I could probably get it.
No. Without, like, you just have to straight off name all of them in a row.
Okay.
You think you could do that?
Let's save some entertainment for the fourth quarter. We'll do
Okay,
it. We'll do it. I will do it during the fourth quarter.
Oh,
There we
no. You guys will see in a few seconds, but this is no
How do you
bueno.
not tackle them?
No bueno.
We can't be having none of that.
I'm
I'm still on the last
though.
play.
That's safety lit him up.
Jeez. We just saw a 35-yard run by the quarterback. Untouched by like 6 guys. They were serving as Secret Service for this man. They just
Secret
walked with him
Service.
to the end zone.
Oh yeah, one didn't even want to hit him.
No.
One was just running alongside him. Hey, we going for a jog? Ugh. What a bum. It's the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Number 9's leading the way.
Also, Nick, I just want to say, how's those TikToks going?
Yeah, I thought about it the other night, and then I was sitting there like trying to do it. My phone was being stupid, and I threw it.
I
on
was
the
driving
floor.
home from work today, and all of a sudden I went, "You never made a TikTok."
No, it was actually in my plans to do today, and then I got busy.
Oh,
They're coming though. I had the YouTube up, but like I don't know what my phone was doing, but it was not cooperating with me. Like I literally had it there to screen
here we
record.
go.
The
Behind the
screen
back.
was black.
Here's the trash can. This is hard to do reverse.
Oh.
Made it
That did
3.
not
It's
work.
the garage door opener.
There we go. It's a little bit easier. So waiting for
So I
Hannah
hope-
to give us another question.
Oh.
What are you waiting for?
Hannah to give us another question here. She was
Oh.
pulling out the Trivial Pursuit.
Is the halftime spelling bee names of players in college football?
That's what I asked her to do. Because I think I just did Wake Forest's like names. They didn't have like any like outstanding. I didn't look through Missouri yet. But I told her, I was like, if you can't find any like hard names, I was like, just give us random words.
Right. We can't talk, so I'm sure it's going to be great trying to spell.
Hey, so here's a thing.
Yep.
Random number. Can you guess what this number means to Missouri's football team or represents? The number is 202.
Missouri.
You said it's to the football team?
It represents something to do with their football team that they've produced or accomplished or whatnot,
202 draft picks?
Correct.
I completely
I was going to say most
just
wins by
looking at,
one
like-
coach. Like that.
I was like 200. I was like,
It
they've been
says-
around obviously since like basically the beginning. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? 200 draft
It
picks.
says that they might not be known as a phenomenal university in terms of draft picks, but they sent dozens and dozens of players to the Pro League prior to the 60s and even produced an NFL draft picks in the 40s.
Okay, Hannah's got one for us. In 2015, which college football team had the most players arrested to date?
2015 college players.
I think it's got to be. I'm thinking either Florida, because when I think of college players arrested, I know he wasn't arrested in college with Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
And like that 2018, like they had so many players arrested, but I feel like most of those were out of college.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say Miami.
That's not a bad guess. I'm trying to think like 2015.
We're answering your question.
I would have been a junior in high school. Sounds crazy. I'm trying to remember. I want to say that somewhere around that time there was something that went on with Michigan State, but I don't know if that was players.
If you can't find any, just find random odds.
I'm going to go Virginia, I think.
You think Virginia? There's
I
Virginia
feel like
schools to be.
I feel like 2015 is one of the Virginia schools there is when there was that shootout and stuff too. So like,
I guess Michigan State. They said
you said Michigan State.
I said Virginia.
She just told me I was surprised. It's Washington State.
Dang.
That's a team I never would have thought it would have been.
Huh.
So Tony asks, what's the over/under on our between him and I? What's the over/under on the beer consumption this week in Key West?
Ooh,
As many as are bought prior.
we're talking numbers, like strict, like
How many
per
days?
drink.
So I'll get there tomorrow night, and I'm leaving Thursday. So
Saturday
we'll
night
do.
and
So Tony will get there Sunday night.
Dude,
So
there's
we'll
two
do Sunday
Mizzou
night
players.
and
Watch the
Thursday.
TV. Watch the TV. There's two Mizzou players fighting each other.
See that?
That's what we
And
need.
the coach just went like this.
So we'll only count Sunday night to Thursday night or Thursday morning.
Oh yeah, because I
I'm
help
gonna
in
say
the
50.
Harmon.
50?
Sunday to Thursday night, you're going
Yeah.
50? Maybe for George.
But I don't.
I'm gonna say there's.
Hannah bought me pina colada mix.
I'm gonna
Okay,
say
so we're
there's other
talking strictly
drinks. I'm
beers.
just beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just beer.
Okay, I
For
was
two
thinking more
people.
along the lines of like drink. Okay,
I'm
so
saying
beers.
that's 5 a day.
So here, no, Slade set the line at 50. Are you taking over or under?
Slate's at the line of 50. I'm taking over.
Okay, I'll keep track.
Damn.
I'm taking the over for sure. Because like,
That's not
5 a
yeah.
day sounds conservative, but I'm thinking like George on like a slow day as far as the beer goes is probably a good 5. He might go a little slower and go 3, but on the night where they're like, yeah, we're drinking beer, there's at least 15 getting put down.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go sit by the pool. Tony said 3 cases. I think more.
That's true. Is Tony gonna be drinking other drinks too, or is he just?
Yeah, that's what he said. Between him and me, what's the over under?
Yeah, well, I know.
No,
I'm just
but
saying,
Nick's
like,
saying, is he gonna drink like pina colada mix also, or is he just
I don't
beer
know.
the whole time?
I'm gonna offer it to him.
well, Tony's an honorable man. He can't turn down a good offer, so I'll assume he's gonna drink some extra drinks. So yeah, I'm still with the over here.
Oh, Nick, your buddy's here.
Lucy, or my dog buddy. Oh, that's my girl, Lucy. She said, "What's up?" That's my cat. When we helped them,
Lucy's our unofficial mascot.
oh yeah, Slade. Whenever we helped them move down to North Carolina, they went out to get lunch or something, and I was tired, and I fell asleep on the bed. And there's a picture of me. I probably still have it on my phone. Lucy's like laying right with me while I'm sleeping. Been my girl ever since.
That must be a Bell thing. Pass out on the couch.
Yeah, pretty much. Slade has many pictures of me passed out on his couch, except I was drunk when I did it.
I was not drunk.
Tony said he's taking over 50.
Oh yeah.
That's
Like,
pass interference. But, I mean, do you, ref? That's okay.
Didn't you learn from the NFL? They stopped calling pass interference penalties.
Yeah, Tony said I'm a vodka drinker, but I'll put the over on 50.
Oh yeah.
So, do you guys know anything about Missouri's unbeaten seasons?
No.
So there's a little bit of controversy with them. They've had 2 unbeaten seasons. One in 1909, they went 7-0-1.
Okay.
And they won the Missouri Valley Conference title that year. And then in 1960, they went unbeaten and untied, a perfect 11-0. The only reason that this is very controversial is because they actually lost to Kansas 23-7. But after the game, Bert Cohn, who scored 2 touchdowns in the game for Kansas, was voted ineligible, and so Kansas had to forfeit the game after winning 23-7.
Wow.
Which gave Missouri their 11-0 unbeaten season.
Huh.
That's pretty
Well,
wild.
I do know this about Missouri. What infamous game were they involved in? So it was against Colorado, and the game has a name because of the controversy that happened on the last play of the game. Do either of you? I think it was. I want to say it was like the 80s. The spike was just like spiking the football was just introduced, basically. Do you know what the game was called?
Cannot say that I do.
So it was called the 5th down game. So what had happened is Colorado had the ball. I believe this year they
They're
won
all
on the
about
national
fifth.
championship.
They're all about adding something.
What?
Or was that the other team?
What?
5th quarter, 5th down.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
No, that was Wake Forest. But yeah, so what had happened? I believe it was the year. Yeah, Tony got it. I believe it's the year Colorado went on to win the national championship. But what had happened? So the spike has just been introduced into college football. So Colorado is driving down the field. They get to first and goal. The first 2 plays, I believe they try to run the ball. Nothing happens. So they hurry up on 3rd down to spike it. They spike it, but they never changed the down marker to 4th down then. So it was still 3rd down. So they got 2 extra plays. They ended up scoring on 4th and goal, which should have not been a down that existed. They ended up winning the game. And I believe they went on to be undefeated that year and win the national championship.
That's pretty crazy.
All right, so we need Wake here.
Tony asked, who do you think has been the biggest upset so far of bowl season? Who do you think will be the biggest?
I don't know. South Alabama was a big upset the other night.
Yeah, I would say that's probably mine so far.
Let me take a look here just as a slight refresher.
Yeah, no,
Are we?
I mean,
saying,
I expected Air Force to win the game. I picked them, but I didn't think they were going to win. But I don't think it should have only been 15.
Are we calling upset like team that should definitely win, or are we saying like upset like these 2 teams should have a close game and one team wins by 25?
I would say what team should have won and lost. So like what team was favored and lost.
I was going to say, I think Tennessee is going to get blown out by Clemson. They're going to play that quarterback that has the NIL deal. I think that's a game that I see Clemson easily winning.
I can see Alabama getting upset as well. I think that could end up being the biggest upset. Listen, I understand Bryce Young and Will Anderson are playing, but at the same time, Kansas State has shown feistiness throughout the year. I mean, they don't want to quit. I think the game is going to be a lot closer than what people were predicting. When Bryce Young and Will Anderson came out and said, hey, we're going to go out here and we're going to play this game, everybody's like, oh, it's Alabama by 20. I think Kansas State keeps it a 1-score game. And, like we've seen so many times throughout the season, who knows once that happens.
That's true. Kansas State has been playing really well. And like, you look at Bryce Young and Will Anderson and you're like you said, Alabama by 20, but they've been playing all season, and more specifically on the Bryce Young side of the ball, he hasn't played like you think he played last year, winning the Heisman. So I don't know. To me, that doesn't necessarily make a huge. I shouldn't say it doesn't make a huge difference. It makes a huge difference whether Bryce Young and Will Anderson play, but I don't think that it takes them from winning by 20 to maybe it's a close game. As far as games that were upsetting, hold on, I just
What's the
lost it.
flag?
The Troy UTSA game was disappointing, ending 18-12.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a lot more offense.
Yeah, I was thinking like.
I mean, in all honesty, if you think of that game, though, I mean, yeah, there probably should have been more offense, but UTSA was the only team that came into that game with a known really good offense. Troy came in with a known really good defense. I mean, and that's what we've seen throughout the year. And at the end of the day, those halftime adjustments Troy made to slow down UTSA even more and get a couple extra possessions is what ended up making the difference.
That's true.
Hannah said she's getting the spelling bee ready for us.
Weird. Is she hosting it?
Yeah.
Thank God. Somebody's got to know if we're actually right or not.
She did ask, though, what current Missouri football player has the longest hair, and I don't know.
I don't know. Walter's got some long hair right in front of me there.
I'm gonna go with Foster.
How does she know?
I don't know.
They list hair length on the roster now? The official depth chart?
I'm gonna go with left tackle Foster.
Just safety. Or play coverage 10 yards off. Oh, my God. You just suplex that guy.
Yeah. I don't understand what they're trying to do here with 40 seconds left.
They probably don't either. That's been one of my go-to philosophies, especially in something that like I'm not 100% familiar with. If you don't know what you're doing, the opponent can't know what you're doing.
Tony thinks the biggest upset of bowl season is going to be UNC beating Oregon.
Oh,
I was
I'm wearing
gonna
this
say it as a
basketball
joke, but
just to be clear there.
Hannah says from the headshots, looks like Marcus Clark.
To be fair, I did say, I think I said it on the podcast, or maybe it was the last Saturday show we did, that if Oregon and UNC would have played like 4 or 5 weeks ago, I might have had to take UNC, but
yeah. But Tony also said I'm not allowed to curse, so.
what are your guys' thoughts on Pitt's coach Pat coming out with the kind of like tattletale mentality on Drake May?
I think he was just salty about losing Jordan Anderson last year to basically the NIL deal. But then you had Drake May come out, I think it was today even, and said that like it's not true. Now, granted, is he just saying it to cover himself? I don't know, but I definitely think he did it just because of how he lost Jordan Anderson last year. I mean, basically the same fashion. USC said, "Hey, we'll give you this money."
yeah.
Here's my thought on it though. Quit crying about it. Get your boosters to put their money up.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's Pitt like that. You know that's not going to happen,
Dude, there's a lot of money there. I work there now. There's a lot of money.
I'm not saying there's not a lot of money. I'm just saying that they don't want to spend it on football.
Yeah.
They would rather rebuild that basketball program than invest any more money into that.
You should see the Spine Institute after they got Ryan Shazier walking.
Yeah.
Hustling.
Just go to halftime already.
You're ready. Now, wait,
True.
did you see this list of words prior to this?
No, I just so she didn't realize she was supposed to put together the list.
Oh, so you sprung it on her.
No, I told her the other day, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you meant this."
Now, she is looking at like 3rd or 4th grade words, right?
So I told her to look at like like player names first, and then we'll go into words.
Oh, names are going to be so hard.
I know. Hey, it was Nick's idea, so blame him.
So wait, do you have to do it like the spelling bee? You have to be able to pronounce the name first, then spell it, then pronounce it.
God, I hope not.
We're screwed.
I would have told her.
God.
I would have told her to put DJ Uyunglele
Watch
on
his
there.
reception. Watch his reception.
All right.
Does he catch it?
I'll take a nap first.
No, he doesn't catch it. It bounced right off his chest. This dude didn't even let it touch his hands.
Oh. Just take a knee.
They're not. They're in shotgun.
Probably throwing a Hail Mary.
Oh, yeah, dude.
No, running the ball. Oh.
Sir.
Calm down here.
Oh, my God.
Tackle him. God damn.
Dude. What are they doing? Why did they not spike?
There's only 1 second left. You can't spike it.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Why do you run it there, though? That's my... Like, why do you not throw it to the sideline? I don't know.
I mean, it worked out, but in terms of yardage.
Yeah.
They got the same amount of yards they were going to get if that dude would have caught the ball instead of letting it bounce off the numbers.
Yeah, for real.
The ball hit his numbers and bounced 5 yards back towards the quarterback.
It is halftime.
It's about time.
I know. That first quarter was slow.
Yeah. I really thought the way Wake Forest opened this game, it'd be a lot farther apart than 14-10.
I know.
Yeah,
Got to keep the sweat in it.
I'm sweating.
Sweat.
You want to get on your computer? Or how you gotta do it? You can. Unless they're going to hear you, though.
I shall be right back. Little halftime pee break.
Okay, Hannah's almost ready, so hurry up.
All right, I will do. I'll be real fast.
Next one was the
Just
best.
don't look at my words.
Do you want to talk to Slade so I can hear the version?
I'm freezing. Why are we out here?
So I wouldn't be interrupted. Should have put together like a halftime video or something.
I'll dance.
You could play our intro.
It's only a minute. You can't pee that fast.
You can just open the garage door, go outside.
I have a new game.
What?
I have a list of.
I can loop it. Okay, everybody, we're going to take a quick halftime break and we'll be right back with our spelling bee. Everybody, we're back. I apologize for the looping videos, but we needed a little break. Hannah is here with our spelling bee. This will be our halftime show. We are prepared to embarrass ourselves. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, Nick volunteers.
Okay,
Get
so
out
the
of the
word
way.
is for specific people. You can't all just like.
Okay. Well,
I don't
yeah,
know
well,
words.
it's a spelling bee.
I've never done
Did you put
spelling bee.
iridociclitis on there? I prepared for that.
Add it.
Iridociclitis.
Okay. Here you go, Nick.
Nick's
Here's your
first.
word.
All right.
I'm gonna start with player names.
Okay.
Okay. I think they're in this game. I hope so.
I'm
Okay.
gonna use this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Don't look at my list though.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna read you the whole name of the player, but you only have to spell his last name.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
That's all right.
His name is Malik Mustafa.
Mustafa.
You get to spell Mustafa.
All right. So I'm gonna go with the traditional here. Mustafa. Mustafa. Mustafa.
What do I say? If it's
All right. I wouldn't have known how else to spell it, so it was worth a shot.
Do I pass it to another person or do we?
I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna know it. Slade, you can
He was
pass.
close.
Slade, do you want it or
I'll try.
okay?
Mustafa.
Mustafa. Mustaffa. Mustafa.
Wrong.
Okay, here, let me try it.
Wrong.
MOU.
Oh, wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Mustapha.
PH.
The PH. That's
Oh
where
wait,
it
George. George. Jesse wants to get in.
Oh. Hold on. Go
got-
ahead.
It's the best time to
Here,
spell it.
you jump over here. Give Slade his word.
Okay. All right. The next player you're gonna spell his first name. His name is Horatio Fields.
Oh shit.
Horatio.
Uh,
Can you see it?
No, but I don't know.
I'm gonna go with HERAIO. Show.
Nope. Not it. Whose turn?
Jesse, I just sent you an invite, by the way.
Take a turn. Horatio.
HORTI.
Horty.
Okay.
Hordio.
Hor.
Oh, we're not spelling that word, George.
Hang on now.
Missing a W.
This is supposed to be family friendly, all right?
HORA. Yeah, TIO. I don't know.
Yeah, TIO. There you go. I had a college professor named that. That's how he pronounced it.
I was thinking of CSI.
TIO.
So
Okay.
so George gets a half a point since his first time was with a T.
Woo!
Fair enough.
Hordo.
Jesse's here.
You
All
got
right,
confused.
Jesse, what's your word?
Oh, yes, sir.
You ready?
Oh, yeah. My turn already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're jumping right
Let's
in.
go.
Right in.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you're gonna spell the last name, but the player's name is Wesley Strobel. You get
Wesley
Strobel.
Strobel. STROUBLE.
No,
All right, Nick, do you want to take it?
I'm going to say Strobel. STROBEL.
you're close, but no.
Slade?
I'm gonna say the same thing with 2B, so I'm gonna go STROBBEL.
Nope.
STROBULE.
No.
It's probably just
Strobel.
Stroebel.
Ooh.
I think it's Strobel.
I mean, could be. I really don't know, but
All right, back to
good
Nick.
try. Good try. Okay, I have one more player name. You're gonna spell his last name.
All right.
Hold on, I don't know how to say this. Okay, Ryan
All right.
Horsecamp.
You cut out a little bit there. I'm sorry. What was that?
Horst Camp.
Horse camp. Horse camp.
Horst Camp.
Oh, geez. Okay. I'm gonna go with the simple answer here. HORSTCAMP.
Nope. Who's next?
Slade.
I'm gonna say HORSKAMP.
Closer, but no.
Horst
Horst
Camp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't hear the T in there. That's my bad.
Sorry.
HOR.
Wrong already.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll give it a shot, Jesse.
How was that? Oh, how else could you spell that?
It doesn't start HOR. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, thanks.
Horst Camp.
Horst Camp. How else would you start it?
I know, right?
that's what I'm.
It's funny because I started out with an HOR and then finished. You said close, but no.
You were closer though. You had
So
you had
it's
better
the
letters.
beginning we got wrong. All right, hang on. We got this. We can do this.
Oh yeah.
All right, we can do this.
It's a good silent letter.
We might not be able to do this. Is it a W?
Not a W, but that would have been a good guess.
Is it
Yeah, I think that's the word.
HOUR?
No.
HOER.
HOER.
Ah.
STKAMP.
Yes, there you go.
I'm so good at this. I'm so smart.
Horst Camp. I think that's how you pronounce that.
This is why we brought Jesse on here.
Yeah,
All right,
you guys are
what's
welcome.
the word?
Hey. I was
This
trying
is
to
just
think
a
of
collective
word
group.
that
We
you
gotta
could,
try
like,
and jumble the word out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
like that.
But I couldn't think of one.
There's
We
a
should have
lot.
started out with spelling Wes and Ryan, the first names.
No. That's not fun. All right, your first actual word. Interrogate.
Oh geez.
INTERROGATE. All right!
Nice.
All right.
That might be the longest word George has ever
I'm
spelled without Google.
impressed.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Wait, I lost all my other words though. Hold on. Okay, who's next? I have another one.
Josie.
Jesse's next.
All right, let's run it.
Okay, your word is vacuum.
Vacuum. VA. Oh shit! I'm gonna mess this one up. Hold up, you got me overthinking it now. Is it VACUUM?
No, I'm second guessing myself. I think
You're
no.
Why?
It sounds right.
Hold on. No.
Damn.
Nick.
I
Should
was
have used it in
pretty
a
positive.
sentence.
Yeah, I was pretty
Jesse, I was
positive
even gonna try and steal that one from you and use the same spelling.
just in case you got it wrong. Like,
You're close, but
um,
Man, I'm out round one. Yikes!
I thought that was it. VACUME.
No.
That's not it.
Oh, okay.
No, I got it.
Is it VACCUUM?
there you go. Two C's
Ah.
and two U's.
Oh.
You didn't know that one?
I
I
thought
think
it was.
that's some
I don't,
Bernstein
no, because every
Bears
time I go to
stuff.
type vacuum, Siri tells me I'm trying to spell vaccine.
Every time I type it, she just autocorrects it.
Yeah.
I just
That's
I
what
just
I've
don't
got.
type
It's
it.
autocorrect. We just don't use that word.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I had to try the UME because I could. I could. There was only
Yes.
one.
You tried.
Nick.
You tried.
You didn't have to.
Yeah, I didn't really, but
All right. Next turn. How about consequence?
CONSEQUENCE.
Good. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Good job.
Easy one.
Oh, yeah.
Jen.
Great brain. Slade.
All right. Slade. Let's see here. Oh, this could trip people up.
Slade
How
went to
about-
college. Well, I guess George did too. I don't know if Jesse did.
A tough one. What about religious?
Oh, this is a rough one.
Spelling it out loud, I feel like is harder. Religious.
I appreciate the word choices here because most of these like sound easy, but like
That's what I was trying to go for.
vacuum would have
I
got
feel like
every
I'm-
single one of us.
Like
out.
I know right
Yeah,
now.
I feel like I'm the
Jody's
only
sitting
one
there
that got
going,
screwed
how
here.
are you not spelling this right?
Religious.
Wait, use it in a sentence.
I am
I-
religious.
Jesse is only religious when he watches the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'll
He
make
is
anyone
religious about the Ohio State.
Eh.
I'm gonna go RELIGOUS.
There you go. That's what I would have said.
Close, but no.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's exactly how I would have spelled it.
Missed one letter.
Oh wait, is it? Oh, is there another I? Damn.
Yes. RELIGIOUS.
Mm.
Wouldn't have got that either.
Damn. Nope.
All right. that's
I
my
wouldn't have
word.
got it if I tried it a second time.
Your word is potpourri.
Oh,
Potpourri.
George, do you know they make something for the bathroom? It's called poopery.
I know. But that's the hard part, though. That's the word that's popping into my head. P-O-U.
Wrong.
I love how you started potpourri out with POL.
that was silent.
P-U-L-P?
Pulp?
Pope? Potpourri?
Pope, like a
POP.
reli-
Not Pole, it's
George.
Poe.
Hold on. Did you say
Pulp.
pulpery? Like orange juice?
Give it to Jesse.
George, Pope, like a pastor, a pope, like the Pope.
Nope.
Potpourri. Jesse, you want to try it?
I know how it starts.
Okay.
It's
Help us out.
P.
Not the way I started it.
It's nope. It's P-O-T.
Yes.
Now I'm lost after that. P-O-T-P-O-U-R-R-I.
There you go.
I'm
Nice.
so
Oh.
smart.
Look at that.
You guys don't know this. I'm literally a genius. I just can't spell vacuum.
I had the puri right, but I did not know. that.
Right. Wait, I got one for Nick.
I could have
geez.
guessed so many times, and I never would have put a T in that word.
I
Yeah.
I
know.
would have.
That's
I
a
would have
tricky
never spelled it pulp either. So
one. Potpourri.
Nick, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Charcuterie.
Oh,
That's a
No.
see,
second.
I got this.
I want you to
think.
look this up.
Okay.
CHARCUTERIE.
Wow, he was confident and right.
boom.
Good job. Do you spell that a lot?
No.
No, but the only reason I know
can't
it.
pronounce it.
Oh, what do you call
The
it?
only reason I know it is because Jade asked me the one day how it was pronounced, so I had to like look it up and figure it out, and then of course like the charcuterie board and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
like
what's Slade's word?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Slade's word will be obedient.
Oh. I'm gonna go OBEDIENT.
There you go. See, we just had to warm up a little bit.
Are you just trying to make us feel better? Are we spelling these wrong? You're just like, yeah,
Probably.
good job.
That's right.
Yeah.
She is used to teaching kindergartners, so
We didn't do these words in kindergarten. These are
She's
little
used to
girls.
living with me.
that's fair. Oh, you were so close, babe.
We're sitting there watching TV, and I'm trying to text somebody, and I'm like, I don't know how to say those words, so I'll use Siri and just use talk to text, and it's dead silent. All I hear is obedient in the corner, and she's like, what are you doing?
No, but you guys know for sure Hannah's breaking out the whiteboard when we get off of this later tonight, and she's showing him that it's not
Oh, yeah. We're
potpourri.
doing another
Oh,
5
yeah.
Not pulpery. Oh shit.
Oh man, I still more.
Yeah, why
Or do you
not?
want a new game?
What's the new game?
I don't know. I found these really crazy names of players.
And
From
we have to spell them.
no, they're not like crazy spelling, but you have to guess what team you're on.
Okay.
Oh, I like
All right. I think
all
I'm
right.
Wait. What sport is this?
Okay, you ready?
it.
Yep.
College football?
Yes, I
Okay.
think yes. Yeah.
They're on the
General
lacrosse
duty.
team.
Oh, Oklahoma.
There
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
You might
I
know
didn't
these.
even-
I just thought they were funny.
No, that ain't real, is it?
Yeah,
General
it is.
Booty?
General Booty,
He's a
yeah.
quarterback.
Get out of here! How did he not
Where's
win
the
the
guy?
Heisman?
Yeah.
Dude needs
He's a quarterback for
a
Oklahoma.
NIL deal with the General Insurance.
Yeah,
You could.
and a strip
All
club.
right. Who's Jesse's player?
Okay. Your player. Oh, is my dad still watching? Let's see. I might have gave it away, but DeColdest Crawford.
Oh man, I was just thinking about this dude because you said NIL deals, and I saw that he won like the best NIL deal.
Yeah.
And of course he's from Wisconsin, right? I mean, we all knew that one.
No.
He's from Wisconsin or plays for? I don't know. No.
Yeah.
No.
Either way, it was wrong. It was just confident.
He's confident.
Yeah.
Anybody
I
else
have
know?
no idea.
I know, but I don't want to go.
Well, judging by her mentioning Tony, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that I know.
Yeah.
Dad, do you know? Are you still here? It was the Huskers. Okay. How about whose turn is it?
I can go.
You want to go? Okay.
Slade or George, I think. Slade.
I think it's Nick's turn.
I want to pronounce this way. I hope it's not pronounced a different way. I just think it's funnier this way. How about Fat Wats?
What?
I wanted it to rhyme. I don't know if it's supposed to be Fat Watts, but Fat Wats.
That's got to be like an Alabama.
Oh,
That's I'm saying Alabama.
Wait a minute. Where was the last dude from?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I knew that's what you meant to say. When
Yeah.
you said as soon as she mentioned you said we all know, and then you said Wisconsin, I was like, I'm pretty sure he meant Nebraska.
Yeah, I did. They're the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, they're that red team out west.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
It's really cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you want now,
so-
Fat Wats?
Fat
Yeah,
Wats. Who does he play for? What's his-
Where's Fat Wats from?
I know this one for sure.
Are you guessing this, Slade?
I can try. I'm gonna say with a name like that somewhere in Florida, and I'm gonna go FAU.
Wrong.
Where is it, Jesse?
It's ITT Tech.
University of
What is
Maine.
it?
Tulane.
It's Tulane.
Oh.
Maine.
Exactly.
George, did you know that?
No, she
With
just
the
said
green
that.
wave?
Tulane.
Should have known that.
How
All
is
right, one more.
anybody gonna know that?
I know you were so on Tulane these last couple weeks.
Right.
I don't know who the players are.
Obviously.
Is
All
anyone?
right. Is this person's real name? Okay.
It's got to be a great one.
All right.
She
How
has to
about
ask what their real name is.
Octavius Oxendine?
Oh, I heard this name before.
I feel like I've heard that on ESPN.
That sounds like where would that if I was Octavius, where would I go to college? That sounds like West Coast.
No, it sounds like that. Oh, what's that guy's name? He does the TikTok skits with like coaches and like 5-star recruits and stuff. And like I swear to God, one of his players is named Octavian.
Oh.
It's Octavian. That's what it is. Octavian.
Octavius.
Oxendine.
The dude
Dude,
from Spider-Man.
George, number 9 is showing out right now. He switched
Yeah,
his
'cause I keep
cleats.
making
He's
fun of
got
him.
he's got gold on the right side now. He's
Oh.
If only he could learn how to block.
I'm
no,
about
kid, he's
15 seconds behind you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
You're-
here.
you're-
Yeah.
Shout out Hulu.
We can celebrate.
Okay, we got to get to the school.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go.
Octavius.
Give me Ole Miss. No.
Give me Washington.
Wait. Before you say, is it West Coast or East Coast or
Mm.
middle?
Middle.
Oh, I'm
Texas.
gonna say Arkansas.
No and no.
Trump
Kansas.
University.
Starts with that letter.
University of Copenhagen.
Yeah.
That's
Starts with
overseas.
the K.
Yeah.
I think this is middle. I'm not good with geography.
Kansas,
It's not on the coast.
No, I already said Kansas,
Not Kansas, but
but it starts with a K.
Kansas State.
Another state that starts with a K.
Kansas State. Another
Kentucky.
state that starts with a K.
Yes.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Well, yeah,
The Cinder
there
Gold
Nice.
is over
You nailed that one.
it
Yeah,
is.
we.
All right, everybody.
So we-
Thank you, Hannah.
Good job.
Great job
Yeah.
hosting the halftime show.
That was
Making
good.
us feel stupid.
You want more?
yeah, I
Or
don't
we
feel
already
better
know.
about myself.
Yeah,
No.
no, I 100% do not feel better.
The
I'm glad
self-esteem
that I did not go to
is all
college.
time low. All time low.
Jesse, I went to college. And
And you thought potpourri was spelled
yeah.
P-U-O-P.
All right, George, watch this. Is this a catch?
Let's check that.
No, I'm going to say the ball hit. Yeah, no, that's not a catch.
Ball moves on the ground.
Let me try this. All right, here's where we're just going to shrink it.
I don't know if you guys will know this though, but this guy did change his left cleat. He's wearing all black cleats with a
I did
little bit of
see.
a
Yeah,
gold
he's got,
accent.
he's
now.
got the same cleats. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was there a cleat
Definitely went-
controversy in the first half?
he was wearing a
Right.
gold cleat on the left, and he was wearing a black cleat on the right. He definitely
Yeah.
went to halftime, and coach told him to change that shit. We're done with
Yeah.
it. Like,
He missed that one block, and coach is like, "Listen, you can't be missing blocks like
Yeah,
that. with your
that
colored
part,
cleats."
he's just standing there like, what?
What do I do? He was like breaking about. What do I do with my hands?
Yeah. Coach, I only know how to catch.
How are we still reviewing this? It's clear it hits the ground.
Because does anybody actually know what constitutes a catch anymore?
Right.
Nope.
No, they're reviewing it
'Cause,
because
like, he
they
had-
called it complete. Yeah, because
He had possession, put his foot down, and then lost it. So can the ground cause a fumble or an incomplete? I mean,
did he
think
have
so, right?
possession though?
Zach
Because he
Miller,
only put one foot down.
that's all you need, though, isn't it?
Yeah, in college, it's all you need.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. What
So
is
then,
it?
would it be a fumble?
They're saying
gonna know
they're
10
saying
seconds
it's
before me?
reverse.
Yeah, right.
Incomplete. Okay.
Yeah.
So remember that time we went to a Penn State game and people threatened to kill me?
That's the
Yeah.
right call.
That's why we
Was
don't.
that the game you were sitting front row for? There in the corner.
Yeah, the Army game.
So it happened twice. So in the first quarter, there was a close call. Like I felt like I could see the ball hit the ground, so I said it was incomplete. And they're showing it on the jumbotron. I'm like, yeah, that's incomplete. And this jump guy next to me was like, that's not incomplete, and like just screaming at me. I'm just like, okay, like I think it's incomplete, but whatever. And then like middle of the fourth quarter, this guy stumbles down the stairs and came up and started yelling at me because I was dancing with the Army cheerleaders. He's like, "Are you in the Army?" I was like, "No." He's, well, then you
George-
should.
No,
He's like,
sir.
you're lucky there's little kids here. Otherwise, I kick your ass. I'm like, okay.
Had TikTok been a thing back then, you'd have walked out of that stadium with like 45 TikTok videos.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's a good one.
Because it was an Army game, so there was like nobody at the stadium basically.
Yeah, we got front row seats for like $20.
Yeah.
Jesse, next year we're gonna go to the Penn State Ohio State game. Okay.
Where's that?
Ohio State.
All right. I've never been to an Ohio State game.
All right. Well, neither have I. So we're gonna pop our
Okay.
cherries.
There we go.
Unfortunately, you're gonna walk in there with two people that have Penn State jerseys on.
It's okay. We're gonna walk in. I'm not gonna wear an Ohio State jersey, but I'll wear.
I
like, a
know
red
it.
shirt.
Yeah.
That's all right. I go to almost every Browns game, and with one of my best friends, and he wears Packers jersey to every single game.
Good old Chase.
Doesn't matter who we're playing. And then he even got these obnoxious like green and yellow striped bibs that he wears now with his Packers jersey.
He should
It's like
wear
the Washington State guy that
a
shows up at every
judge's
game day.
outfit in honor of Deshaun Watson.
Ooh.
See, I just want to just not acknowledge that he's even on the team and just move along. Hey,
You know,
will you,
there's 10 guys out there
will you
playing.
text Chase and tell him to start watching?
Hey, he's making strides though. I seen him massaging himself out on the field. When he
Yeah, I
got
did
injured,
see that.
so
Yeah. It's hey, he's learning, he's growing.
It's a start. It's a
Well,
start.
something's growing, but
He is for sure growing. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. My
Justin, thank
favorite
your
is
lovely wife there. Tell her we said hi.
hey, say hi. She's not thrilled.
Second best wedding I went to this year.
Second best.
His
Mine
own.
was
Yeah.
That's fair.
the best.
It was really cool though because when you came to my wedding, because I invited you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't get
That
invited,
works.
so that's wild, isn't it?
What play was that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's changing the
He's
subject.
skipping.
Yeah.
So we got all of our pictures back about 14 weeks after the wedding. There was a whole process with that. I'm looking through them, and there's just so many videos or pictures of George dancing on the table, like up on top of the table, drink in hand. And my best man got me like a legitimate WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Yeah.
And for some reason, George had it. He didn't even beat me for it either. George had it.
He left it
I
laying
don't know.
around, and you know what? I thought I picked it up.
Listen, my wife was dying, okay? I had to make sure she wasn't a... What? She said she was on the table with you.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
guys won the team title. You guys had
Ah.
the team title.
Yeah.
So
I
it was
see.
like a...
You guys
okay,
were
it
up
was
there
tag
waiting
team.
for someone to come up and challenge you.
But he didn't
Pretty
even
much,
earn it.
yeah.
I earned it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He's grandfathered.
I'll invite you to my wedding, Jesse.
Hey, I appreciate that.
No problem.
It's gonna take like 10 years for it to happen, but he'll.
Oh yeah.
I didn't-
100%.
Hey,
We're in no
listen,
hurry.
I didn't say it. He did.
You might have left earlier, but I said we're just gonna have a party this summer, and we'll invite you, and we'll just all get drunk together.
There we go. That'll
He
work.
said we got to go golfing too. Said you golf.
Yeah, I'm in. It's currently -30 here, but I still have my golf clubs in the car.
There you go.
You never know.
Mine are hanging up over. I might take them to Florida this week. Who knows?
There you go.
Hey, I go to Florida in January. I'm taking mine for sure.
Yeah. What part of Florida are you going to?
I'll be near Orlando, about an hour outside of Orlando. I'll be there for
Okay.
about a month.
My friend lives in Orlando. So we're going to Key West, and on the way home we're visiting him and his wife and his
Nice.
new baby.
Nice. I'm going down for work, so it's less fun, but
Better than working.
Yeah.
It's fun when it hits your bank account.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a lot of fun. Them 7-day a week per diem checks are pretty cool too.
Chase is trying to invite himself down for the Super Bowl party. I mean, you might as well come too. So
Is Chase on here yet?
I don't know. If he is, he better say hello.
Right. I had Matty K text him, but yeah, call him.
I got to tell you,
Yeah.
we should have bet the over/under on how many damn commercials we were going to see.
Yeah, for real.
Always take the over.
Yeah. It's college football. Whether it's commercials or the game, you take you over.
Time of possession in this game is commercials winning by a landslide.
By a landslide.
Who
We
you
put
guys?
Chase Elliott in a commercial, so
There we go.
There he is.
Made it all worth it.
Yeah,
yeah.
NASCAR.
You can't win the championship. Might as well put him in a commercial.
Yeah.
Got to.
I'm assuming that was a burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you turn left across somebody's bumper, it's hard to win, you know.
That person. I mean,
I'm just waiting to see Slade's box just disappear.
let's see.
Oh, Wi-Fi issues.
Oh, sick. Chase Horn's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Chase. Welcome in, buddy.
I'm still learning how to use this thing.
I'll be right back. I need to drink refill.
So, Jesse,
I'm in. What's up?
looking at the championship 4 that we have, who do you
The one I'm in second place in? Is that the one?
Well, no. I'm talking about the college football playoff. Just the last 4
Oh,
teams.
okay.
Who do you got winning the semifinals? Now I understand you're from Ohio, but I really wanted to pick. If you watched, I really wanted to pick Ohio State. I think if they played a neutral site, I think Ohio State is able to edge it out. But
Yeah.
they're playing in Georgia at a
Right,
stadium
that's a
that
problem.
George had mentioned. This is Georgia's 3rd game of the season playing in this venue.
And they've kicked ass the first 2 games, as I can tell you from personal experience.
Here's
So what are
my
your thoughts?
hang up. Here's my hang up though. See, that's such a tough one because I keep trying to convince myself that we have a better chance than we probably actually do, right?
Yeah.
So I keep thinking about when Georgia played, who was at Kent State, and they
Yeah.
barely beat them by like 10 at the
Missouri,
last minute.
who we're watching now.
I mean,
Missouri.
So you look at those games, and I feel like we got a good chance. I think we stack up pretty good against them because, I mean, our strength is obviously passing game, and I think their rare but only weakness, if you want to call it a weakness, is their pass defense. So I think we
Right.
stack up great in that aspect, but
Yes.
you never know.
I mean, if you
I mean,
can
it's
give Stroud
Georgia, man.
At least like 2 seconds to throw the ball, I think you have a chance. But I mean, their strength is their defensive line, and they're able to put pressure on the quarterback.
Exactly.
If they
And
can
our
get the ball
offensive
off,
line
then
isn't
yeah.
that great.
Yeah,
And here's the other thing. I mean, when they get to these big games like they're going to be playing in, a lot of times the first half is a lot of rushes. So
Yeah.
Ohio State might not even get to kind of show their strong point, like you're saying, in their pass game.
No, I agree. I don't know what to expect.
is
with-
Chase still going to the game?
Is Chase going to the game?
Yeah,
I don't know. Chase, you going to the game?
he sent me a Snapchat one day. He was looking at tickets, and then
I know he was looking, but I don't know if he ever bought them or not.
Yeah,
What I can tell you is
Ooh.
that me and Chase are going to a Savannah Bananas game.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
smart.
that's awesome.
That's smart,
Pumped for that.
dude. The guy that bought
it's when
the
they're
guy that
doing
bought
like the
them,
tour in Ohio, right?
crazy.
Yeah, they're coming to Akron.
Yeah,
The guy that bought that whole ordeal, crazy
Dude.
smart.
Genius.
Went from being bankrupt to now he's taking a baseball team on a freaking multi-million-dollar world tour, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't he like started the league too? Like I think there's only like what 3 or 4 teams in the league, but
Yeah, I think so.
I mean I love them, man. They're so fun to watch. Like I'm
Oh, yeah.
pumped for that game. Chase
You were in
got me
Savannah
tickets
this
for-
past spring, and like I was like, oh, like let's go check them out. Well, they were like sold out like months in advance. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's why I started looking at tickets when I heard that they were going to be around here. So I started looking, and then I was like, "There's just no chance." Like, you could have a 30-second window to buy them, and there's just
Yeah.
no chance. And apparently, Chase Horn slid in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
got us
supposed to kiss
tickets.
my ass.
Yeah, I am pumped for that. But it's not till like what September.
I mean, still though, that's pretty crazy. That I mean, you're looking at 10 months in advance.
Yeah, exactly. For a not even minor league team.
Correct.
Yeah.
For a
Meanwhile,
TikTok
you're a Major
team.
League team.
Yeah, exactly, a
Like,
TikTok
half the
team.
games.
Worth it though, man.
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
super smart marketing and business.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, they're unbelievable. It's like because baseball, like until it's like Game 7 of the World Series, nobody's watching. Like it's just so long. The
Unless
season's
it's
so
like
long.
your team.
I don't even watch the Indians. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Add
Now.
one to the swear jar.
The Guardians.
The Guardians.
Jeez.
I don't even watch them anymore.
Sorry, I said the Washington football team's real name earlier.
Oh no! Oh,
Oof.
you guys still
Yeah.
have him on here?
We're getting canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, he's over here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I think that like people that are diehard fans, like you saw when the Cubs won, like there was like a lot of diehard fans for that team. I think those people actually watch like as many games as possible throughout the season. But I do think that like, I don't know, like us being from us three being from Pennsylvania, George even being a Yankees fan, like he's a Yankees fan, but I don't think he watches a Yankees game unless there's absolutely nothing else on TV. And he's like, you know, I got
Like, I
nothing
remember
to do. I'll
like 2
turn
years
the
ago when
Yankees
they
game on.
played the White Sox at the Field of Dreams game or whatever. I watched that and like other
Yeah,
than
I watched that.
postseason
It's a
baseball-
gimmicky game though. Like
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
something we're for sure gonna watch. I don't care who's playing in it.
Yeah, unless they
What
make
I
the
do love
postseason, I
though
will
is that
watch.
Slade. I love that Slade brought up when the Cubs won.
Yeah, trying to stick it to you a little bit.
I was there.
No, were you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
I
I
paid
didn't know.
$2,800 for a standing room only ticket. But like, how many
But-
times in my life am I
Yeah,
ever going to see
exactly.
Game
Correct,
7 of
correct.
the World Series in Cleveland? I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
don't care what it costs. Here we go.
Yeah.
And obviously, at the time, didn't
Yeah.
have. Oh, here's an update for you,
A
boys.
child.
Former Clemson quarterback DJ
Hawaii.
Uiagalelei.
Look at that. You're already better than those two. You can pronounce it.
I can say Uiagalelei. I started a little on the L there, but
Tell
say it.
George who he committed to in his state.
Did he go to Oregon State?
Oregon
yes, sir.
State.
All right, cool.
Oh.
Free win next
Yeah.
year. I'll take
Hey,
it.
I was
Let's
just
go.
going to say, it's a free win for you.
Yeah,
that's pretty good because the last I heard he was crystal balled to Hawaii.
yeah. Yeah, he was also
Yeah,
crystal
'cause I
ball
seen
to
that article
Oregon.
yesterday.
Yeah,
He's
Now
like-
he's just going to be a sad oos in Oregon.
yeah. But the part I wanted to talk about baseball was, did you guys see that the Mets $500 million in payroll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the night.
More than like 11 teams combined or something like that.
They're going to pay $111 million in luxury tax this year.
You know what Cleveland's whole payroll is?
Can't be as it has to be more than
40?
the Pirates.
About 28 million.
That's got to
That
be
is
close
right,
to the
yeah.
Pirates.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the
what
Pirates are
Baltimore is.
25.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that is.
And
crazy.
MLB, like, first of all, there needs to be a salary cap in the MLB, but MLB owners
You
are
have to be
so-
willing. You have to be willing to spend a certain amount. Also, I think.
Yeah,
I agree, but
I mean, if you look at the Pirates, and like they refuse
I
to spend any
I'd
money.
rather not.
I don't care. I think the Pirates should have to pay an old Robinson Cano $111 million a year just to make their minimum. I don't care.
I mean, if you look at the Guardians last year, I mean, they basically had no
ALDS.
payroll, and they made a decent postseason run.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just think there should be a salary cap, not necessarily like a salary minimum, but like when you have like the Pirates owner blatantly every season like does not want to spend money, just wants to try out like the least amount of players he can, and it doesn't understand why fans don't come to the stadium.
He
Well, their
literally
own
said at the
fans want him
beginning
to
of the
sell the
season.
team.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, he literally said, "I don't care. Don't come to the games." That's not. I mean, that's a quote that he said.
That's
He's like, "What are you going to do?
billionaire.
Who
Well,
else are
him
you
and the
going to
Red
cheer
Nut are
for?"
the same exact people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that it's crazy that the difference there is in money in baseball. I mean, you've got the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Mets that are just in a whole nother league in terms of money compared to the other teams.
Yeah.
I mean, just off the stat that Jesse said, I mean, there's a $400 million difference between the the Guardians and the Mets. $400 million.
So look at last year. Look at the Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
Didn't get it that time. So we took them. I don't remember if it was 5 or 7 games, whatever it was, but we took them all the way to the last game, and then they beat us. But I mean, their payroll was 5 or 6 times what ours was.
Oh yeah.
And Aaron Judge still sucked against us. So,
Yep.
so and when the year, what was it? It was the year after we were in the World Series. We played the Yankees in the playoffs, the first round of the playoffs, and I was there again. I had front row seats for that, right in right field, and like Aaron Judge was warming up right in front of us, and that was like might not have been his rookie year, but his second year, I think. I don't remember, but he was so bad against us. Like in that series, his
I think he almost
batting
played
average
poorly against you guys.
terrible. Yeah, because we have great pitching, but his batting average was below 0.5, and I just kept screaming it out every time as he's warming up. And then in the last inning, he put his glove up in his glove and flipped me off. And I was like, I just got in Aaron Judge's head. Like, this dude's making $1 million, and I won.
Yeah.
Now hundreds of millions. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my
Nice
my
with the
favorite
billions.
baseball memory, Slade and 3 other friends of ours, we skipped our senior trip and we went to Washington, D.C. for the day. The Nationals were playing the Marlins, and Giancarlo Stanton had just changed his name from Mike Stanton to Giancarlo. And we're sitting in the stands, he's going, Mark! And the first couple innings, he turned on and waved, and then finally, the 6th inning on, he's just flipping us off and stuff. I was like, this is cool. I love this.
No. George, that can't be your favorite part from that. Okay, so real quick before I talk about that, we're about to see Missouri possibly go up in this game. They got a first and goal on the 2-yard line. Anyway,
I don't
George,
want to talk about it. Talk about the game.
how of that trip? Do you not think that? So George, Jesse, do you know those George? What's that suit called?
Are you talking about when I threw my golf club and then
Morph suit.
Yeah, all one color.
So he brought his morph suit into the game, and so he He brought it and then wore it.
Okay.
And so he started the wave with his morph suit on at their stadium. Just screaming,
impressive.
doing it by himself for 5 minutes, and then people started catching on and
You
doing
got to
it.
be committed to it.
Every time
Yeah,
it got around to third base, though, those people jacked it up every time.
Right. Now, did you have it up over your face and everything?
Oh
or
yeah,
were you
no,
able
I
to
had
have
the whole,
it?
people were coming up
Yeah,
and
he
taking
won't
pictures
pull
with
out.
me the whole game and
That's
stuff.
important.
It was wild.
We
Oh,
went
yeah.
for
You gotta
batting
show you mean
practice.
business.
George was stealing the ball from kids. No, I'm kidding.
Perfect. I mean,
I believe it.
Well, the best is, so we got there and we parked in the parking garage. We're like, okay, we're gonna tailgate a little bit before we get to the game. And everywhere,
There's a
all over the
sign
parking
in front
garage,
of our
no
car.
tailgating. You can't have any coolers, no grills or anything. So we parked all the way at the top and nobody else is up there. I'm like, all right, let's get this stuff out. And everybody else is like, we can't. I'm like, I don't care. I packed all this stuff. We're gonna tailgate. And Slade just starts walking into the game without us. And I was like, all right, well, I guess we're not tailgating.
oh man.
Slade's a law-abiding citizen.
That was my car that everything was in.
That's fair. I did just want to take a second to say that Alex
The next
Ovechkin
day,
tied
Oh, sorry.
Gordie Howe today for goals.
ooh,
Nick, we're watching football. It's bad
Hell
enough
yeah,
we're talking about
soccer.
baseball, but
Listen, we mentioned hockey earlier. It happened. Just wanted
the
to let it
day
out.
after that trip to the baseball field, I fell asleep and wrapped my car around a telephone pole.
wait, the best part was that's the same day I got my license.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
And our
Yeah.
our driver's ed instructor got mad at me because we didn't get back till 2 a.m. and I overslept. My appointment was first thing in the morning, 7:30 a.m. and I overslept. and the instructor was not very happy with me.
No, you don't say.
You don't say.
He's like, I shouldn't even let you take the test. I'm like, I'll go home and go back to bed. Like, I really don't care right now.
Oh, you showed him.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna use the restroom, boys.
All right, have fun. Good luck. My favorite Major League Baseball memory and my least favorite memory maybe of my life happened within about an hour of each other. So,
Like a good old Game 7.
yeah, the Rajay Davis home run. I was standing back there, so that's called like the home run porch. It used to be Bud Light. I don't know what the hell it is now. It's Miller Lite, I think. But at the time, it was Bud Light. It was the Bud Light home run porch, and we were back there right behind the camera, and that thing came back, and it actually hit the camera, like where the camera guy sits. And I mean, that place went electric. Like, I've been to a lot of, football games and stuff, and you feel electricity. And dude, there was nothing like when he hit that home run and tied the game up in the bottom of the 8th. I mean, it was unbelievable. And then we got a 20-minute rain delay, and Dickhead took a nap. Yeah, it was great.
Fun time.
Yeah, it wasn't fun looking back. I wish I
Yeah.
could have just kept the money in the heartbreak and just
But no, like, I'm just like, if Oregon ever made the national championship game again, now that I work, I would 100% go.
Oh,
Like,
did you go to the last time?
No, because I was in college.
Oh,
And I'm kind of glad I
how'd they
didn't
do?
go because I just would have cried the whole night.
yeah. How'd the game go? Who
Not
did they
great.
play?
Wasn't great.
We would be viral had we started this when Oregon played in the the Valero Bowl or Valamo?
Valero.
Alamo Bowl, yeah. When
Alamo
I
Bowl?
lost my shit.
Yeah. We watched it
Yeah,
at
there's another
George's
Valero
parents'
here.
house,
Well, I'm
and
sure not.
it was a rough one.
Yeah. Blew a 31-3 lead.
Hate to see that.
I shattered my priceless Oregon cup. I was so upset.
Oh,
Do you need me to get that? No. Here. Hang on a second, boys.
you're good.
Gotta hide the elf,
Oh yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Ours was beer pong today.
Beer
Yeah?
pong.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. It was these little like foam water balls, and you set up the water cups for him to throw it into.
That's
Come on,
awesome.
you prick. Work with me here.
Now, Jesse,
I'm listening.
did you guys buy the kit off online, or are you doing it like yourself?
Did we buy a kit online, or are we doing? We didn't make this, right? By we, yeah. No. Hey, we're in the swear jar sweat. Okay, watch your mouth. Yeah, they should.
Don't worry.
Jesse's already had to
this
put like
one.
$4 into the next jar already.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah, we
Venmo
did.
$200 for the one time I was on the show. Well, nobody told me. Well, you
That was the
knew.
best part. Like, as soon as you said the first one, I texted Nick. I was like, I didn't tell him about the jar. And I was like, oh,
Yeah. Didn't know that was a thing. Missed that.
okay, it made it
And that-
better.
That's my
Yeah.
fault for being a bad fan.
Hey, it's still our most viewed episode, so it worked
That
out.
is true. That is true.
Hey, I have that effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's just some
I-
raw sexuality just draws us
Yeah,
in.
exactly. I had notes and everything that I definitely didn't make on my own.
Yeah. Your brother went 7-3 that weekend.
Yeah.
He went very well. No, so he gave me all his predictions, and then I changed a couple of them, and then the
okay.
two that I changed, I was right on.
Yeah,
So-
there you go.
I gave my own predictions, but as far as the stats about random schools that I still don't know the names of, no chance. No chance.
That's all right.
That kid though, he's a brilliant when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Is that your brother that lives in Georgia?
No, this is my brother that lives in St. Louis, but right now he's overseas. He's in Qatar.
Okay.
Oh, wait. So are you rooting for Missouri here?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I got Wake Forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know since your brother is in that area,
No, not at all.
aside
We're
from right
Buckeyes,
now.
pal.
But
Buckeyes, pal. I'm only cheering. Also, somebody should update the score on here.
I was just getting ready to
Oh,
say that.
That's
sorry, I
okay.
downloaded it. I never put it in. I'm sorry. My bad.
That's fine. Don't be sorry. Be better.
Yes, sir. I don't know, this shot glass has just sat here for the last like hour now.
I know.
Oh, you guys are drinking? I'm not even drinking.
I've been drinking beer, but every time Wake Forest scores a touchdown, I do a shot.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I drank
Celebrate.
4 Bud Light Pounders so far.
There you go.
You have a what?
I drank 4 Bud Light Pounders.
Oh, is it
so
a vitamin?
far.
He's not talking to you, Slade.
Shit. Jeez. Damn, George.
We're in the middle of the Swear Jar Sweat, and I'm pretty sure we're already up to $10 on the new one so far.
I already put 16 on the game.
It's okay, I still got a whole
so
handle of
we're good.
moonshine left.
There you go.
Oh, they put it in
I got a
Tito's
couple
bottles?
of those.
What?
They put it in Tito's bottles?
Yeah,
Or
I
you
finished
did.
the Tito's and I filled it with moonshine.
Oh.
So be like,
Like a
man,
real man.
I haven't had Tito's in
telling.
ooh, what is that?
A little more spicy than the last time you had it.
Yeah.
The best
Why
was
is it spicy?
the best was at Jesse's wedding when somebody gifted him moonshine. And he was like, "Okay, this is only for you." And Jesse turned around like me and 2 other people. Goes, "Okay, you guys can have it too." I was like, "All right, cool."
It was an open bar, pal.
It was.
It was good
Moonshine's
stuff,
meant
too.
to be shared.
We had an unbelievable amount of alcohol.
I know. Every time I thought we were making a dent, I went back and looked. I was like, "Oh my god, there's more."
Yeah. We had so much. We brought home, I probably brought home 4 handles of Tito's. Probably, I think, 3 or 4 bottles unopened of Captain, several bottles of wine, and then probably 12 cases of beer.
Yeah,
I think I
mean,
still
we
have
had
some
we had
beer
a
on
ton
it.
left over from our wedding, but we took a little bit home, but Hannah's dad took most of it home. And like
Oh,
throughout the
hold
summer, and even like last time we were there, we were still drinking all the
Here
bush
you
light
go.
that
We have
had
to
at the
restart
wedding.
it. Hang on. Here's a video for you, if you can see it.
Who's that guy?
That would be.
I have
my
a
wife,
habit of
George.
getting on tables at weddings.
Yeah,
Apparently,
he does. Didn't have his own, but he's been on. a couple
No,
others.
I didn't get on a table at his wedding either, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Jesse, the real question is, did he keep his pants all in one piece at your wedding?
Ooh.
I want to say yes.
I did. Yeah,
I want to say
well,
yes.
I had pants that fit me at his wedding. So
Uh,
yeah, just
Did
I don't
your
know. I
wedding-
don't know if you ever heard that story. So at my wedding. So, like, you got to go around, say hi to everybody, shake hands. Thanks for
I
coming.
tried to do that, yeah.
Yeah. So I finished that up. I go to dance. I literally, like, twirl, and I drop my ass, and my pants split the whole way down my leg.
Blew apart.
Yeah, just
Awesome.
one of
Mind
the,
you,
he
like,
switched
I'm pretty
pants
sure-
with one of the
ain't
other
got nothing on
groomsmen.
this.
He switched pants with one of the other groomsmen.
I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, which is tough to do on that night, we weren't very far into the dancing yet.
No, it was
Would
literally
never
like my
happen.
first dance. I did.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
that
Get
was-
Low by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys came on, and George
No, that
dropped
didn't
it.
even have a
and,
chance to come on.
I knew that was early. I couldn't remember how early it was.
George, do you remember at one point at my wedding when we were singing karaoke?
Yes.
Don't remember that. I remember having a mic, and I remember me and you singing something. Don't
I
remember
what
what
we
it was, though.
sang. I just remember
Nice
singing.
catch.
I'm assuming there's a good catch coming up.
I was say I'm watching a run play right now, so
That was it.
we'll see here.
Oh, great catch.
Yeah, solid possession there.
That was a good throw.
It was. Put it right on the money. Come on,
I
we
mean,
need a
right
touchdown
in the
here.
window. That was tight. That was a tight one.
Oh, George, the next play.
Slade,
Did he
Slade
just fall out of his
disappears.
chair?
Yeah,
Oh,
he just pushed his chair over.
Score!
oh my
Score!
God.
I can't yell. My wife will stop me.
Hey, so underrated here. Underrated is them turning the stadium lights off every time there's a score. Pretty
He's
awesome.
in. He's in.
You guys.
My high school tried to do that. My senior year, we tried to do that, and
Yeah.
our lights are not equipped for that. So when they shut off,
They
they
didn't come
shut
back
off
on.
immediately. They take
Yeah.
about 25 minutes to charge
our
back
lights
up.
were the
So, like,
same.
it was not great. It was not great.
Now, did they know at the time it was going to take 25 minutes, or like after 10 minutes?
I feel
they're
like
"All right,
somebody-
everybody
somebody
just go
had to have
their
known."
locker room."
No,
So it was
somebody knew it.
I
Whoever
think the
actually
first time
turned the
it
lights
happened
on
was-
every night knew, but they
Yeah,
were like,
yeah,
"Nah,
First time
we're
it
just gonna
happened
let
was
it play
coming
out."
of halftime. So like they did like a
No,
glow
like,
show
yeah,
or
like I
whatever the band
guarantee,
did.
like the groundskeepers, whatever, were like, no, like it ain't gonna work. And the school's like, no, we need to do this. And they're like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time they
It
did it,
was-
they're like, oh, you guys were right. They're like, yeah.
It was our band. It was like the halftime show. They did like the
He
neon
doinked
lights. Or
the
whatever.
extra point.
Yeah.
That's gonna be bad. That's gonna come back to haunt us, pal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
like
That's
that.
gonna lose me money on the
Okay, I'll
minus
take a
4.5.
single doink over a double doink any day.
I bet you will.
It still gives me PTSD, especially when Slade decides to randomly send it to me on a Tuesday.
Yikes.
What do I send to you?
The double doink.
Oh yeah.
You're
So
welcome.
Nick, I don't think we ever told you the story of how we met Jesse.
No, I don't
Shortly
think so.
after George got his license and I wrapped my car around a telephone pole.
Yeah. So we go to Myrtle Beach. Was it at the beach that we met you guys, or where do we meet?
Yeah, so
on
you
the
guys
sand.
were down on the beach.
Throwing the football.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
we
that's
were
right.
just
you guys
walking
came over
around
to the
bored.
football.
We're just like, hey, can we just like play some football?
Yeah, so we started hanging out with them, realized we weren't staying too far from each other. So I think the first night we met at our house, or where we were staying, and we're drinking, having a good time, just hanging out. And I took my morph suit for some reason. So I go into the
remember
front
this.
bedroom, I get changed, and I come out, and it's Jesse, another girl.
I forgot.
and-
I forgot that morph suit.
Josiah.
I forgot that the morph suit was what.
And so I come out of this room. Jesse looks at me and goes, "Oh, wow, that's cool." And the girl's like, "Oh, cool." And for some reason, this kid named Josiah just looks at me and goes, "Ah!" It turned, like, wasn't close to it, turns and jumps through the
jump
coffee
scare.
table. It broke the coffee table.
And he turned like it was like you're scaring a child.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
he turns around after I had already commented. Whatever.
Like, he
I
looked
said,
at me
like,
for
that
a full
thing's sweet
second,
or
too. He,
whatever.
like,
Yeah.
looked at me, oh. And it just
He, like,
screamed and
froze.
jumped through the table.
And then just jumped backwards. It was
He just wanted
And-
to jump through the coffee table. That's
No,
where I'm
and
at.
it
on
wasn't.
this.
It wasn't like we were at a rental property where we could just like fucking leave and hope that they just don't notice. It's at my aunt's condo.
I
So
didn't know that part.
The whole next day, Slade went to like 5 different thrift stores trying to find a coffee table that matched. so he could
IKEA,
replace it.
furniture
Oh,
stores, all
my.
that stuff.
I forgot about that, man. Hell, that was 10 years ago.
Oh my
That's
God,
okay. There's a better story about that place. So you know those stick-on hands that go on the wall and they kind of fall down,
Mm-hmm.
like the sticky thing or whatever.
Yeah. You get from like the
My
dentist
brother,
office.
yeah. So my brother went down to the same condo for his like senior week type thing with his
Mhm.
buddies, and his friend threw one of those against the wall, and it just stuck there. They left for a couple hours, went to the beach, came back, and this little hand about this big that was purple had now stained the wall to this big.
It
And
draws
so
the
my-
moisture out.
So my brother, not thinking, call someone, ask any questions.
Yeah.
They go to the store and they get white paint and they paint that spot white. Not the same white that the rest of the wall was, though.
Makes sense.
So my dad then has to drive down to North Carolina and paint a whole wall.
Oh my.
Why didn't you just make him? Why didn't you just make him paint the rest of the wall?
Because he's an idiot.
Is this like that episode of SpongeBob where he like gets paint on the $1,000,000 in Mr.
Yeah,
Krabs'
yeah,
house?
yeah.
He's using like a hair blower or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
What a week
fantastic.
that was, though.
George, you're
I heard
failing at your job
Brady
again,
was
pal.
10 years ago now.
Oh yeah. Come on now.
What'd
George,
you say,
remember when
George?
Wake Forest, that touchdown that Wake Forest just scored?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should update that.
But don't forget about the doink.
Yep,
He,
that's right.
he took the
2017.
shot for it. That's all that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping up with the shots. That's what matters here.
All that matters.
The reason is the shots are causing him to fall behind even more on the score.
Pretty much.
Makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
Sir,
Dude.
stop ruining it for us.
Yeah, I
Not a
can't
chance.
make
That's
this
out of
go
bounds.
any 4-4.
Sounds like a
Slade,
bad
you need to
opener.
like pause your TV for 8 seconds. What a terrible throw that was, though. He underthrew that by about 8 yards.
If he throws that a half second sooner, that's a really good gain. But now instead it's 4th and 17.
He jumped up like, yep, caught that one. You know it.
He
But
should
you were out of
tap his
bounds before
head.
he jumped.
Yeah.
He was.
I caught it. But you were out of
Yeah.
bounds. Yeah, but I caught it.
That gives me like Pat Beverly vibes. Did y'all see? I think I might have sent it to you and Slade, where he did the
Yeah.
too small celebration when the Lakers were down.
Yeah, they were down like
24.
40 points.
Which I expect nothing less from Pat Bev. at
I
all.
love at the beginning of the season when they interviewed him and asked him some sort of questions and stuff. How he feels he's going to be able to like contribute to the team or something like that, and he's like, "I'm the one that just won a champion." Or how did he say that?
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing something about that.
He was like, "I'm the one that won, not them."
Jesse, how are the Cavs looking?
Good.
The Cavs, they tell me that we're number one in the power rankings, I guess. So that's
Oh,
great.
okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all doing great.
Meanwhile,
Like I said,
I'm trying to get into the NBA, but it sucks when I'm trapped in a city with the Charlotte Hornets who can't do anything. So.
All right, guys, quick money question. So
Ooh.
I got 3 bets in on this game right now.
All right.
We got the Wake Forest money line, which
Okay.
is we have the 100 points or the $100 that we put in, and right now it's $98 cash out. So we would lose $2. We're not doing that. I got the Wake Forest minus 4.5. I had $16 on that. That's a $20 cash out right now. And then the
I'll take
Wake
that.
Forest plus 2.5. I put 25 on that, and that's at $35 cash out right now.
I would definitely
think-
take the 4.5 cash out.
ooh, see, I would hold on all of them. I don't know. I think Wake Forest. I mean, I guess Missouri's put up a battle here now, but
If Wake could block, I feel like this game would be over. But
See, it was nice because when Missouri got that touchdown last, Wake Forest was plus 100 for plus 2.5.
oh yeah. Throw the ball. I know I'm like 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's true. But
He ran the ball. He didn't
well,
listen.
you're behind me even now.
Yeah.
It's good old
All right, so
Waynesboro Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We got we got 4 different timings here, so
It's all right.
All right, so
like-
in
it's
2
like the
minutes and
review
15
committee.
seconds, we get to name all the college football teams. So
What's that?
Oh yeah.
I said in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, I get to name all the college football teams.
Yep.
George is gonna name every mascot.
Slade doesn't
But we
think I
might-
can do it.
But we might need to cut it because I mean this game is pretty interesting. I'm sweating. I don't
this
know
is
about you
this
guys.
is turning into a good game.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I'll be a lot more
We'll
dialed
have
in
the
when there's
commercial
like
breaks.
2
We'll
minutes
do
left.
commercial
in the
breaks
fourth
only.
I mean, this is a battle of punters. We might see one of these guys punting in the NFL one day.
What's the name? What bowl is this? The mid bowl?
The Gasparilla. Yeah.
The bowl of mid.
The what is
Something like
mid
that.
spaghetti sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
I'll tell you what,
Should
Pat
we start on
McAfee
the
loves this
commercial
game.
break
though.
then?
Yeah.
What?
We're gonna do the team names during commercial breaks.
Where the hell did that
Sounds
point
good.
go? Did that point go straight
what-
sideways?
Yeah.
So George, I think during the commercial breaks
Bro, he punted
should
it 12
do-
yards.
that we just take
Yeah.
turns. Like so, first one I can ask you a team, and you say their thing as you keep going until you get it wrong
Okay.
or can't answer. We're not going to start with you though. We'll start with someone else since you say you know them all.
Okay.
We don't want to just do you the entire rest of the game. Do you agree?
That's
All-
fine.
all of-
I
you're-
really
you're
thought we were
saying
gonna go
every
commercial
school.
there.
You're telling me you know every school's mascot.
Yes.
He's saying he doubled down. I said without saying the school's name, like without me saying, do you know Tulane? And he's just going to rattle off all of the mascots.
Oh, so this isn't even like questioning you. This is just
Yeah.
starting at the top.
He's just going to go like Green Wave, Buckeyes, like just
Oh,
name
trick play. Dude, this quarterback sucks. My God.
Yeah.
He just got a flea flicker and threw it 20 yards out of bounds.
I mean, that's how they started the game.
That's true.
It wasn't even a flea flicker. That was like a failed reverse pass. It was like a jet sweep and then
They
they
need-
reversed.
In his defense,
and
he
then-
also had 2 big dudes running at him. Like I
Here-
probably
They
would
need to
have
get-
started 20
Yeah,
yards.
he's
out
a
of
big
him.
dude.
I technically,
That's
well,
true.
Jesse did too, but I technically got on Sports Center. Jesse more so than me, but I technically, well, I was on a Sports Center top 10. I'll put it that way.
Okay, there you go. I was just on the regular Sports Center, and I got absolutely roasted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
So I'll tell my story first. So I was in college. It was my freshman year. We were playing our rival school, and we ran a double reverse pass, and the play got put on Sports Center top 10.
Oh, no
Nice.
shit. Were you a
Yeah.
part of it?
No, I was on the bench, but you can
Ah.
see me standing there though. So technically, I was there.
I got called out by name on Sports
did.
Center. So
By AJ Hawk.
no,
Is
it
that his
was
name?
no, it was
No, Sports Center,
Gary
not Pat McAfee show.
Oh, the
No,
late night guy,
not
Gary.
AJ Hawk.
Gary.
Streisky.
Yeah.
Was that who it
Yeah,
was?
he called me out because
Oh,
I
they
tried to
went for
call
a
him
fourth
out.
down. Wow. What
I mean, it's worked.
balls.
He's been throwing good passes, so why not? Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
I don't
sorry.
know that you should
Go ahead
really
and finish
celebrate
your
that.
Sports Center story.
I lost where I was, to be honest with you.
You said Gary Streisky.
Yeah,
He's the
so
one that's like Asian looking. I'm trying
Yeah.
to say that not.
I
sound
really
racist,
like him. He's
but-
actually really funny, but
Yeah, I
he,
like
uh,
him. Well, he started on like what the Snapchat.
Yeah.
update.
Yeah.
because-
mhm.
Yeah.
For like 2 years.
Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
it for a while.
I mean, he's earned it.
Oh yeah, he's I still watch him. That's
Yeah,
an
he's
interesting name.
There's so many Sports Center people. I immediately just mute it or turn it off when I see them on. It's ridiculous.
I really don't even watch it anymore. But anyway, so I tried to call him out in a tweet. It was something Shane Bieber did. It was like I can't remember now because this was several years ago. But it was something like it's in my Twitter. It's still my
Yeah.
pinned tweet
I
actually.
think he
but
had like a really good game, and like nobody
He
said
had-
anything about it.
he had he like broke the record for strikeouts to start a season or something like that, something similar to that. And all I did was say something like, "I bet you that," and I tagged Gary Streisky, and I was like, "I bet you he won't even mention it because we're not a big market team." Well, he mentioned it, and he mentioned me, and he called me out, and he told me that I need to apologize, and it was something.
Did you apologize?
No, here we go. I got it here. I'll pull it up.
I need my apology. First
Oh
two
yeah,
starts,
start early.
which is tied for the most strikeouts ever in the first 2 starts of a season. All-Star Game MVP, parlay that into a Cy Young. Hey, before we move on. Hey, Jesse McGee, I need my apology. Stat. It was a great night for shit.
The first and
I was-
last name.
I was just scrolling, and all of a sudden I'm like, I know that name. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah, just straight in
Now,
front of
did
millions
you
of people.
did you get a message beforehand like, "Hey, we're gonna use your name" or anything?
Nope.
That's crazy to me.
Nope, because if you tweet them, it's like basically the same as consenting. It's like
Yeah.
I tagged
Right,
him
yeah.
in the tweet, or I tagged them in the tweet.
I just figured it's on like Fun Love that since his stuff is so late at night that he would have been like, "Yo, you're gonna be on tonight's Sports Center" or something like that, or like
Right.
the day after, like the next morning, been like, "Hey, don't forget to check. You're on last night's Sports Center." Like
I had no idea until George sent it to me.
just to kind of keep it going, because then like he could have been like, you could.
Oh yeah,
like,
we could have
you
been a whole thing.
definitely do your like here's your apology or whatever, and then he could have like posted it, you know.
Nope, definitely did not apologize. I think I pulled the Conor McGregor.
There you go.
I'd like to
Absolutely
apologize.
Apologize, nobody.
Yeah, I think I said something along the lines
No
of
champ
you're
does
only.
what he wants.
Yeah, exactly. Like you only said this because of my tweet or something.
Yeah.
Like,
If you
had I
wouldn't
not
have called
tweeted
him
you,
out,
you wouldn't have-
yeah.
exactly.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
have said a damn thing.
That's okay. So I mean, it's local news. It's nothing near Sports Center, but I mean, it's forever the reason I'll hold a grudge against Penn State. So it was our senior, I believe it was senior year when all the Jerry Sandusky stuff happened. Our high school, pretty nice high school,
Joe knew.
got donated like a CNC machine, and we did a Toys for Tots drive where we literally went in and made like the toys out of the CNC machine and then donated it to them. And the news came and covered it. And they interviewed me because I was like the only senior that volunteered. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I got interviewed. I was like, this is awesome. They cut my interview because like Jerry Sandusky news broke that like he got arrested that night or something. And I was so like that is forever the reason I would never cheer for Penn State. They robbed my 15 minutes of fame.
Oh boy.
15
That's
seconds.
why you're mad at Penn State.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why we're mad at the
That's-
Penn
that's
State
the-
Jerry
that's the only
Sandusky
reason.
situation is because you didn't.
Out of
get
the
on
entire
TV.
Jerry Sandusky
Yeah.
situation,
No, that
George
makes
is
sense.
like, now they cost me an interview,
Yeah.
man.
George is like, those kids got their money.
On the new
Yeah.
Oxford News.
Hey,
I
it was
think-
WGAL8. It was like the whole South Central.
Yeah,
So,
I
George, listen, I
Yeah.
think Penn State got the worst end of that deal. To be honest with you,
I don't know.
I mean, I wasn't there, but
Who knows where I'd be right now if they aired that interview?
Well, knowing how you talk now, it probably sounded like a bunch of
Oh, it was so
gibberish,
much worse back then.
George, the unfortunate part is
I sound like Elmer
Had-
Fudd.
the unfortunate part is you may have gained some traction, got some social media standards, but then you would have opened your mouth on something else and you would have lost it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have made a Jerry Sandusky joke 3 days later.
Yep.
and
Oh,
we
yeah,
all
yep,
would've-
yep.
100%.
yeah, that's gone instantly. Whatever
Oh, wait, we
job
got a
you got
commercial.
offered.
Okay, so do you
Yeah.
want me to start, or how do you want this to start, Slade?
Yeah, how we doing?
George, I think you
Alphabetical
should
order.
start by asking someone what they think the mascot name is for a certain school.
Okay, we'll go by conference to make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
So we'll start in the ACC. Nick, what are the Syracuse?
Oh, it's the fucking. Oh, I can't. That's not supposed to say that, but that's all right.
There's another dollar.
I know. It's just the orange, isn't it?
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
All right, Jesse, we'll go to you.
Dude, I was sitting there trying to think of like an actual thing. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's this orange.
All right. Not, I can't think of it. SEC or ACC. What is Boston College?
Oh, they're the Sweet Eagles.
The what?
The Sweet Eagles.
It's just the Eagles, but I'll give it to you.
I think he's just calling it sweet.
They're sweet though.
I mean, they are. I do like the gold.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. Syracuse, Boston College. What's Virginia, Slade?
Damn.
That's it, right?
The Hokies. No,
No.
it's Tech. Damn. I don't know.
Anybody else? Anybody else got it?
Just the Cavaliers.
There you go. Okay.
Oh,
Slade already said it. What's Virginia Tech?
Hokies.
There you go. NC State, Jesse.
NC State.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the Wolves, dude.
Wolfpack, yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
okay, go on.
UNC. What is Nick wearing?
I think it might say it on his shirt.
It actually does.
It
Yeah.
does.
I was saying, I was like, but I have to go through all the teams. You guys are sitting here giving me crap. I gotta go
Nick,
through
you
all the
pick
teams.
it. Nick, you say it.
Oh, okay. Clemson.
Oh no! I thought you were gonna say Tar Heels.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant pick the team. You said pick it, so I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, the
Tigers.
Tar Heels.
The Clemson, Jesse. Who's Clemson?
Tigers.
Okay. We'll try and get two more in. Florida State, Slade.
Oh, dude, I was just thinking. I was like, I don't know this one.
Oh, I know this one. Come
Go
on.
for it.
You're the college football guys though. Like you're the voices of college football.
Yeah.
The voices of college football. That's coming from somebody that enjoys Ohio State University. We don't take that lightly here.
Say that again, but don't stumble over it.
I won't.
Show some respect.
You guys tried to trademark the word "the." All right, that's it.
No, the
If I
actually.
if I
but
stumble,
go on.
over,
Yeah, it's not the, it's the.
And we didn't try. We didn't try. We did. So
did you really?
so
Yeah,
you're
it was
gonna
a
go
real
ahead.
hard deal.
You could just
Them
mail
and
a
the
check
Bobcats
to-
showed up to the judge that day.
Well, I'll keep saying "the," so I don't have to mail no checks.
Well, it's the. So, anyways,
so
Florida
the
State's
Seminoles.
Seminoles.
There you go. You looked it up, didn't you?
No, I've been looking at the camera.
I know, you just came out of nowhere with that, so I just.
Yeah, he just popped out there.
Yeah, he looked it up for sure.
But you guys, look at this. I'm on top of the scoreboard change this time.
You got it, buddy.
All right. Miami. We'll do one more.
Who's this to?
Okay.
Nick.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Hurricanes.
Okay, there you go. Take a break for the next one. Next commercial.
I got him, Chase. Don't worry. I'm not gonna let him disrespect us like that.
What? The Ohio State University?
Yeah, he's got
Hey,
Is that who
you.
you're
it's
talking about?
it's the
Ohio State.
The?
You sound like a freaking Penn State fan.
I'm just
Yeah, you do.
from PA.
We can't win, so we're gonna mispronounce your name as an insult.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see you. Actually, I'm pretty sure we were closer to beating them than you were this year.
We beat Ohio State. You didn't.
What? This year?
We didn't
Not
play
this
them
year, pal.
I just said this year. When's the last time you beat Ohio State?
Last year.
Last
Oh,
year.
that makes sense.
It's like first game, wasn't it?
It was when I was in
Yeah, first and
Mexico.
second game, yeah.
There was these guys at the bar that were big Ohio State fans talking all this shit.
As
I
we
would
do.
too.
Oh, we thought we were still good last year, though.
Jesse, can you believe a Penn State fan threatened my life last year? Or not last year, when I went to a Penn State game and cheered against them?
Can I believe a Penn State fan threatened your
At the
life?
Army game, we just had this
Yes.
conversation.
Was
Yes,
he part of
yes,
that?
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Wasn't
there.
it halftime? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
halftime.
Listen, it was a few beers ago.
Yeah.
Relax.
Listen,
That was two
Mike-
moonshine
Mike-
shots ago, Nick.
Yeah, Wake scored another touchdown. After that, it was over.
my dog just farted, and I think this might be the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. I mean, this is, bro.
Dog farts are just.
I feel bad for my wife most nights because the dog and I will alternate who's farting.
We're gonna be on the move for a minute. I mean, wow, that was tough.
Was it the puppy or the old one? Old
No,
one?
it was the older one. It was Baker.
Yeah, he's been roiling that one up for years.
Yeah.
Yikes, that was tough. That was tough to watch.
He laid a turd like a real life baker.
Yeah.
All right. Just gonna let that one air out for a minute.
That was a big hole.
Yeah.
I'm used to only seeing those in my dream.
Big gaping hole. All right.
That's the Chase Horn special right
You
there.
done?
Big gaping hole you can run right into.
Oh yeah, he loves them. He loves gaping holes.
Oh,
Big stop
damn.
here.
I think we need to talk about the fact that Missouri's field goal target range is a 50-yard field goal. I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I want to see the kicker attempt one now.
I know,
Since it's
right?
there.
Yeah, I kind of want to see him go for it.
Jesse, who's uglier, JJ McCarthy or Stetson Bennett?
That's
Oh, I've got a swayed opinion though.
That's fair.
I mean, have you seen the curls?
I'm not
What's
gonna
that?
lie to you. I don't even know that I know what JJ McCarthy looks like, and he's way uglier.
He looks like he wants to be a pretty boy, but like is far from it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, he sucks. So, not at football, just as a person. That's pass interference.
I wouldn't know.
I don't care that the ball was tipped.
This guy ran over. Ball's tipped. He's just like, wow.
I think if Ohio State and Michigan end up in the championship game together, they should move it to Indianapolis.
Yeah, I agree. They won't, but that would be sweet. Where is I don't even know where the championship game is.
I think it's LA this year.
Is it?
It's either LA or Vegas, I want to say.
I think it's LA.
Yeah, I think this
Where's,
year's LA, next year's Vegas.
Where's Michigan's game at?
It's the Fiesta Bowl, Arizona.
Okay.
That was a good defensive play there on that pass.
Yeah, too bad it happened like 30 seconds ago.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'm on a commercial.
Yeah, you
Another
guys need to
Capital
pause
One
your
commercial.
TVs.
It won't allow me to.
I'm now on a commercial.
Derek Jeter.
I gotta go back.
Again? You're going to want to get that looked at.
Yeah, this year it's LA. I think next year is Vegas.
For what?
Championship game locations.
It's extremely unlikely, but how absolutely insane would it be for Ohio State Michigan national championship?
I think the world
Dude.
would implode.
I told George earlier this week that imagine if the playoff situation was how it's going to be these next couple of years. So imagine if there's no divisions in the Big Ten. So you see Ohio State, Michigan play in the regular season. You see them play 2 weeks later in the Big Ten title, and then you see them possibly play again in the college playoffs.
Yeah. They're playing 3 times. And
Yeah.
I really think if we get a second shot, I'm not saying we can win. I want us to win. I'm going to pick us to win, but I don't think they exposed us so much as we just laid an egg, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's like
I
the
think-
second half, your offense just didn't show up.
Yeah, you take away the 3 big plays that they had, the 2 passes over the top, and then the first long run down the side where, I mean, we had completely just stacked box, and then the 2 passes, he just dumped it over top because we had nobody high.
Yeah.
So he got 2 long touchdowns on that, and then again we had a stacked box, and they just happened to find the seam and got outside of it and gone.
Yeah, the unfortunate
you
part
just-
is I think whoever wins that game, they're in the same situation. I think both teams make the college football playoff.
Absolutely,
And I
as they should.
I think whoever plays TCU obviously has the better chance at making it to the championship. So, I mean,
Definitely.
it's
I can't even bear the thought of Michigan winning though. Like, it's not gonna speak of the devil. Oh no, that's just Maryland. Never mind.
I'm just
I looked
thankful
up the wrong
USC
time.
didn't somehow like luck into the Final Four because I probably would have killed me.
Oh, look at them pants. It would have been y'all seen it like 20
Go!
them striped pants or the leopard print pants or whatever.
Right.
You know, for a team that doesn't have a very good rushing like attack, number 28 just runs like behind his body.
George, they're just now seeing it.
Oh man.
Yeah, hold on. I still ain't seen it yet. Just so we're clear, ball ain't snapped yet. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Oh my God, number 9 blocked.
He
It's
did.
'cause of the
Had
shoes.
nothing to do with the play, but he was out there blocking.
Hey, it's okay. That's all that matters.
He's so good behind the line, 28. He's so good behind the line because he can hide. He can
Oh,
hide
yeah.
behind somebody, and then nobody sees him until he's at the line.
Yeah, but then he follows it up with the play like
A
that.
dud. Yeah, he's also shaped like a 55-gallon barrel.
Yeah. He's got that Maurice Jones-Drew build.
Yeah. All right, Baker, come on. That's 2, bro. Come on. We need to get her different food or something.
Lucky it's cold outside. You'd be out there.
Yeah. The little one pissed in the kitchen twice today. She spent a fair amount of time outside.
The best is like our dog Laika will fart and like look back like, oh, was that me? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it was you.
Dude,
Nobody
this guy is a fucking barrel. He can't even keep himself on his feet.
He stumbled for about 10 yards there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this offensive
Get
line.
out of here. Bro, if he keeps his footing, he's well within the red zone.
Yeah.
Like, what are you tripping over? Dude, your feet are a half a foot long.
It's his third leg keeps tripping him up.
Oh yeah, that's a good hold.
The wide receivers don't want to block all game, but when they do, it's a holding.
Yeah. Where's number 2 when you need him?
Right.
Oh, dude.
Good Lord. And he
Oh,
throws
that was
his
a
hands
terrible
up like,
throw.
I didn't hold him.
You always gotta love the hand throw up. It's an instant sign that you committed a foul.
To be honest, George, I think that was a really good throw. I think that the defense was just there. I mean, he almost got it over his fingertips.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know that ball. I think that would have been too far out though.
Yeah, it would at least been close.
Going
Yeah.
for it, punting. What is going
Oh,
on?
they're
here?
punting. They're punting from the
Well,
41.
I don't know. After that
Oh,
few
field
yards,
goal, pal.
Let's go.
Yeah. They're
I
2
couldn't
yards
tell
out
where,
of
like the replay. It had somebody on like the 25-yard line, so I don't know how close they were.
They're 2 yards out from their field goal range. What the
Yes,
thing
yeah.
said.
Now we got to waste the timeout.
Let him show
Oh,
off
no,
his
okay, all right,
leg.
okay. Take the delay game. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now you're punting.
Like, yeah, it sucks that you didn't have all your guys out there, but like, damn, take the penalty there. You back up, you get 5 more yards to drop.
Also, were they really
Yeah, if
going
you're
to
gonna
punt the
punt it
ball on the 41?
That's
Yeah,
true.
that was an interesting call to me. What did it say? It was like 2 yards away from his
Yeah.
target.
Yeah.
Fake punt right here, calling it.
No, not on 4th and 18.
Dude, and he launched it. Oh, my God. No, he did not.
Straight out of bounds again. Probably.
That's good.
I ain't watching
call
that.
it corner inside the 20.
Probably.
Dude, that's 5 points on the Madden minigame right there.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I used to own that game.
And that's a good punt. That's inside the 15.
Yeah, but I feel like he could have did better than that.
Yeah, from
Listen,
midfield.
But he's not
Kid's
that
18 years old, pal. Cut him some slack.
He had 2 of his own guys stand on the goal line like, just get the ball
Wait
to me. I'll
for it.
stop it.
Yeah. Just get it right here.
His
Not
ball
Adam
barely.
Vinatieri out there.
His barely. Adam
right back.
Vinatieri.
He was a field goal kicker, but same thing.
Yeah. Pat-
Regardless, he
Pat
probably can punt
McAfee.
pretty decent.
Yeah, I was trying to think of any punter that's not named Pat
That was-
McAfee. That's
yeah,
all I
that
was
was-
talking about.
You went with the only teammate that Pat McAfee had that also kicks the ball.
I went with the kicker, not the punter.
A goat, I will say.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Dale back there. Oh. Dale's got his head beat off the top of the garage.
I don't know. Can you think of any, like, good punters?
No,
Like,
the
go
only
West.
person I would say is Jordan Berry, just because he punts for the Steelers, or did at least. Not anymore.
George, give me a number. I will send you a blank check.
It's funny. Right after he
can't
bought
hear.
that one, he found another one. He's like that he was looking at. I was like, "Are you gonna buy that one too?"
Yeah.
I got the pop figure upstairs.
That is the coolest thing of. I mean, there's just a big glare over his beautiful, beautiful
Yeah.
face, but
Yeah. I like that
It's his
post on
halo.
Facebook
no,
that
it's just-
somebody put a picture of Dale on top of a tree and said couldn't decide between an angel and a hero, so I put both.
moment of silence, pals.
Yeah.
Show some respect.
He died on that turn 3 at Daytona, so we could have nights like this.
That's it. That's it. He did it
For
for.
our
He did it for us.
sins.
He
Yeah.
did it for our sins. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Tell you what, ain't shit been the same since.
that's true. I was very young when it happened, so I don't really remember much.
Are we talking
but
about
it
who?
ain't been the same since like 6 years ago.
Harambe? No, but also rest in peace,
Him
Harambe.
too,
We're
yeah,
talking about
right up
Dale
there.
Earnhardt.
Right up there.
Yeah. Another moment of silence.
Yeah, we got. It's gonna get emotional.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get into all this, guys. Oh, it's Buddy the Elf. Hell yeah.
I was watching that movie earlier.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Yeah, it was on right before we started this.
What the
Oh,
hell
yeah.
was I watching? Oh, we were watching Home Alone, the first one.
Oh
That's
yeah.
my favorite one.
And then I get on Snapchat and I'm scrolling through, and my buddy Mike, I've got a funny story about him, but my buddy Mike I see on his story, he's at the Home Alone house in not Chicago, but close to Chicago, wherever the hell
Oh,
it's
that's
at.
dope.
I was like, I'm watching this movie right now, and then I look at my phone, and you're at the house.
Pick it.
That's hey, relax, all right?
It's getting called back.
Yeah,
You guys,
there's no way they call that a fumble. How the fuck do you call that a fumble?
Oh no.
I'll give $1. I don't care. That is not a fumble.
that's a fumble
Oh,
for
Dale!
sure. That's a fumble all day.
Dale just dropped.
I saw. Yeah, that's fine.
It's not
Get
fine.
him. Get him.
He hit
Jesse
the
just-
long-term four again.
Jesse just gave him a moment of silence and then he died.
Jeez. You know, you don't deserve
alright?
that cardboard cutout.
Yeah, is he all right?
Yeah, check on him.
Dale,
Uh,
blink
Can't even
flat
stand
run.
now. He's wobbly.
He's hammered. Look at him. He's a booze
Yeah.
bag. Every time I see the guy, he's got a drink in his hand.
George's wife Hannah walks out of the garage and it's George and Dale taking shots with one another.
It's just a
George-
soggy spot down the cardboard.
Yeah.
Got the hole cut out in the perfect circle.
George's
That-
dog
that-
Leica is just licking the bottom of the cardboard cutout.
That race is just playing on TV the whole time.
Yeah.
That's a touchdown.
Oh.
That's got to be.
I will gladly take a shot right now, but I just think
Yeah,
his
you-
arm's coming forward enough that they're going to call
No,
it.
nobody said you wouldn't.
Buddy,
Dude,
I
you
don't
probably
think
take
his
a shot
arm.
right now if he said take a shot right now. Like,
I don't
Nobody
know.
said. I think that's a fumble. I think his arm was coming forward.
I kept looking down. I didn't see a good enough look.
What I can't get over is how bad their field is graded.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at the 15-yard line. That's terrible. Look at that big dip between the number and the
Who-
hash.
Oh, yeah.
Where is this? Where is this? The Dolphins Stadium?
No, Buccaneers.
Okay.
Mm.
I feel like he got hit and just tried to fling it forward quick.
I mean, it's ready. I got it poured. I'll throw this thing back so fast.
Ruling on the field has to stand here. You guys don't react until we see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
Look down. George is taking a shot.
I
Wait,
think.
wait, hold on. Yeah, you're ahead of Nick, so we got to wait till he's.
Yeah. Wait till
Oh,
Nick
yeah.
sees it.
Hold on, I can't-
Don't
That's
cheat,
gotta
Slade.
be. For sure, his
ruling
arm's
on the
coming
field.
forward.
The ruling on the
It
I
field.
just
ruled a
think how
fumble.
long-
I don't know if you can take that back.
I just think how long this is taking. Normally, when it takes longer, it means it's getting overturned.
Yeah, because they got to get the clock right and everything.
Yeah.
I think that what's going to happen is they're just like George, and they're just taking a couple minutes to put the score up on the scoreboard.
Yeah. He's sitting
I
there
got
staring
the
at the
score
camera
right.
like, wait.
So
what am I
as of right
looking
now,
for?
it's a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe George is even saying that he doesn't think it's a fumble. Like,
I
I
mean,
want it to be a fumble. I'm just saying I don't think there's any way this stands as a fumble.
I
We
mean,
all
he-
got money on
he-
that.
highest effort, but-
I got money on the spread.
I understand, but as a football fan, I can't sit there and say that's 100% a fumble.
Football fan, talk about your money before your fandom.
I got the most on this game. I don't want to hear it.
No, not anymore.
This is the magic and like what sports gambling brings to the world though is we don't
Oh, yeah.
give a shit about this game until we have money on it.
Yeah.
No.
Now we are all very invested in this game, and I can't tell you one player that's on it, and I've watched 3/4 of it.
My hope is that the Missouri's concussion protocol guy has left the game so that we can get a little easy play
Right.
calling on that team.
Ooh.
Just watching the two of you stare at your TVs right now. Slater is sitting here just like,
Oh.
yeah, okay, and we're just watching you two just going.
It's also funny because you guys can hear it on George's volume.
I can hear it in the background, but I can't hear like what's being said.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
hear the whistles.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Also, that center just moved the ball about a foot.
Also,
you're
Nick,
catching
we wanted
up.
to talk about it. Alex Ovechkin just scored for his 802nd goal.
Yeah. I just seen that too. I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
say
nice.
nothing because the last time I said something.
I love soccer. Now he's only down by
Russians actually
92.
play like ice soccer. Like they'll play ice hockey and soccer together.
I don't know that they have a choice. I think the whole country is just ice.
Yeah.
Kind of like Ohio right now.
Yeah, I went to the butcher shop today to get some steaks because, damn it, I just wanted a good steak, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I was driving, and I was like, it can't be that bad. It was like, 4 o'clock when I left? Like, they've got to have the roads clear by now. Nope.
That's what
Nope.
4x4 is for.
Hey, that's what the 4x4 is for.
I can't believe I
my.
just said that and didn't stutter.
That's because
Yeah.
of all the times you went to Wendy's and ordered the 4-for-4.
Boys, watch this double
The faux
spin.
Or
Double
faux.
spin.
The faux.
That's what my wife calls it, too.
I don't think I've ever seen a QB double spin.
What do you get with your 4-for-4 though?
So I
There's only
change it
one
up
thing to get at
sometimes.
Wendy's, and it's just out.
Sir, no.
The last time, in all fairness, the last time I ate Wendy's, I'm pretty sure Jade and I got like food poisoning or something. So.
Damn, the
Slade was
stands are
there when I got
packed.
banned from Wendy's.
I really
Huh?
only ever
Oh.
get the bacon cheeseburger, or I mean the son of a baconator.
That's what I get
Yeah,
too. No,
that's
if
what
I
I
get the 4-for-4, I'll get the chicken bacon ranch. That's what I call it. I don't know what it is actually on their menu. Fries, nuggets, and a drink. Which I mean, for $4, I can't complain.
Oh yeah.
No, no matter what route you go, it's a good choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we had this debate a while ago. Them and I personally think Wendy's and Taco Bell have the best breakfasts. Breakfasts.
Wendy's breakfast is by far
I've never
superior.
had Wendy's breakfast.
Now, what are we? Because you got to count Chick-fil-A's breakfast. Their breakfast is top notch.
I put that at 3. I think it's Wendy's, Taco Bell.
Wendy's, I
Chick-fil-A.
think, number 1. I don't know that I've had Taco Bell's this year. It's good though.
Like their crunch wrap with the cinnamon delights. Like
Those are banging.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't let many things bust in my mouth, but that's one thing I will repeatedly.
Don't let him lie to you like that.
I wasn't.
The
Yeah.
I
the
never-
scary thing there, George, is that it wasn't the only thing that you let bust in your mouth.
Yeah, I think there were several other routes you could have went there. You didn't have to make that.
yeah. Because
I'm
Didn't
not
have to lie to
ashamed.
the
I'm not
people like
ashamed of
that.
who I am.
Yeah.
We are.
oh, boys, our
Right.
cash out is up to 128.
Ooh.
No, we're letting it ride.
Yeah, I feel like we have to.
We're scoring on this drive.
Oh yeah, 100%. You want to see me go nuts when they put this ball in the end zone? Dale and I are going for a ride.
Oh jeez, Dale. He's already gone
just-
through one too many.
Make sure you strap him in.
I'll go for a lap around the development like I did when Oregon beat Ohio State last year.
They've come up with a lot of things. The Han device is definitely useful nowadays.
The what?
The Han's device.
I'm sure that was supposed to be a shot, but it wasn't. So, George.
No, it was at Dale Earnhardt. It was a shot at the dead guy.
The 10 guy. The only one that can't defend himself. He doesn't need to though.
Just show some respect, all right? That's all I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, he's tied for GOAT.
He's not tied. He is.
I mean, there's 3 other guys that won 7, or 2 other guys that won 7 championships.
Yeah, but did they die for your sins, Slade? No.
Not, they might.
We had a Christmas party Hannah had with like her girls club or whatever the other week, and I invited some other friends just because I don't want to be alone. And so this guy brought his son.
Hang on. You invited your friends to your wife's girls' party.
Yeah, because
All right.
she was hosting it, so I was here. But so no, the girls ate inside, and then it was a friendsgiving, I guess is what normal people call it. But
Why
so
don't
the
we
guys
just
stayed out
leave?
here, we watched football, and then the girls stayed inside. They did like arts and crafts and stuff. But
Yeah.
the one couple, they brought their son, and Dale's over there on the wall, and the son's out here just hanging out. I was like, "Oh, do you know who that is?" He's like, "No." I was like, "That's God." He's like, "Oh." And Chase, my friend, looks at me and goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "He's got to know."
Yeah.
Did you
George, I
kick him
gotta
out
tell
of
you.
your house immediately, or what was the deal?
What's that?
Did you kick him out of your house immediately?
No. I wanted
No, it
to,
was
but
later.
I mean,
It was later.
Yeah.
Okay,
his,
okay.
his son and his
Yeah,
wife are
so-
really cool to hang out with, so that's the only reason they were allowed.
Well, the kid has
I
to
gotta tell
leave.
you,
He doesn't
George,
know what to do.
If I was in that
he was two.
situation,
He's two.
I'm not inviting anyone over because I don't want anyone else drinking my beer. I'll just go in the garage
Yeah,
by
right.
myself and drink the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Dale are getting hammered.
Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dale and
so
I
there's,
about that.
there's two of the guys. One doesn't.
I don't have Dale, but
There's two of the guys. One only drinks rum, and I had like the little Captain Morgan shooters, and I don't drink them, so I gave them to him. And the other one brought his own beer, so I was fine.
Wait, the kid only drinks rum?
Yeah.
Legend.
All right, he can stay.
Yeah. But he don't
I
know who
get it.
Dale is? Like,
Yeah,
He's
he has to
playing
like
both
sit on the
sides
I give him
floor.
an excuse for being two and not knowing.
Well, he can stay, but he has to sit on the floor and like bring his own forks and knives and shit. Like,
yeah.
bring your own snack pack, bud.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude, I handed
yeah.
him my Sawzall because I was pretty buzzed, and he loved that thing.
Sounds like a great
makes
idea.
sense. He's two,
I
you
did-
said?
I didn't
Yeah.
put a blade in it. I just handed him the tool itself.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah, yeah.
good.
I'm not that stupid. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you're
sure
learning.
I'm not that stupid.
You're learning. That's great because you're only a couple of months away from being able to do that to your own kid.
Yeah, how's that going, pal? Everything
I'm doing
good?
great. Yeah. Just,
Awesome.
Did you say you feel great?
no, I said it's going great.
I feel
thought
great.
you said-
I
thought
don't
you
even
said,
feel pregnant at
"It's
all, to be
great.
honest
I feel
with you.
great.
I feel nothing. I feel normal.
I'm still
Have you
getting
put on
my
any
3
weight during
meals
the
a day.
pregnancy?
What's that?
Have you put on any weight during the pregnancy?
Yeah, a lot. 'Cause-
I did too. When Maddie was pregnant with
Oh,
Cody,
yeah.
I put on.
Yeah,
Same.
just
I
eating
bet you I
more.
put
Like
on
she's
15
eating as
pounds.
much as I normally do, so now I need to eat more so I can keep up my portions.
I put on more weight than she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I put on like
just-
10 pounds. Because
Just
Jade would
sympathy.
just eat and eat and eat. And then, like, every time she would get a new helping, it would be like a full helping. And then she'd finally get to the point where she couldn't eat anymore. And I'd be stuck with like 3/4 of a plate of something after I just ate everything I wanted.
See, Maddie ate like less when she was pregnant, which is
Really?
probably terrible. But I mean, everything turned out cool. But like, she doesn't eat to begin with, so like her
Yeah.
pregnancy cravings just didn't exist. But mine did.
So like for
Like
me,
I
the rest
legitimately
was,
made her get out of bed one time because the McRib was back, and it was 3 a.m. That's not a joke. I made her
Hannah
drive.
is
me.
like she'll be like, I really want ice cream. I'm like,
That's what I said.
okay, and she's like, well, we
That's
don't
what
have
they do.
any. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to Sonic to like get something. So like either you're coming or you're not. Like I'm going
Yeah.
to Sonic and getting ice cream. So like she'll like I have a craving and then I guilt her into actually getting her craving.
Yeah. How cool would it be to live that close to a Sonic? Oh,
Right?
buddy, you get a
You
cherry
got-
slushy with nerds.
Oh my
Oh.
god, yes.
I worked at Dairy Queen for
Ooh.
5 years. I used to make them myself. The good days.
Man, I don't even live close to a Dairy Queen. I don't live Brewster, the town I live in. We don't have shit here. We have a Subway.
Wait,
in
do you have a
America.
Not like
Brewster's?
Subway. right?
No,
No, that's
town
the
is
town he
called
lives in.
Brewster.
It's Brewster.
Yeah, but do you have a Brewster's?
no, that would make a lot of sense though. We have
Yeah.
what's
Oh,
that? The
number
Moose.
9.
Sling,
Oh.
relax.
We have the Moose, and I am now a card carrying member.
There you go.
Yeah, dude, those are hard to get into.
Wasn't that hard to be honest with you.
My
Oh,
parents used to have
What are you a member of?
The Moose.
dude, there's
Oh,
like
yeah, the
there's
Moose
like
isn't
a
hard to
couple
get
hundred.
into.
Oh, it's the social club that was hard to
Yeah,
get
the
into.
social club is
Yeah,
hard to
social
get into.
Yeah, the Moose was super easy. Her dad's a member, and every time
Yeah,
we
you-
went,
yeah, you
every
can
time I
take a
wanted to,
sponsor.
it's right at the end of my road too. It's like 2 blocks away. So
damn, you
every
don't
time
have
I
to take
wanted
a
to
truck.
go, no, I used to just take the golf. I could have just took the golf cart. A little chilly for that now, and I don't have a golf cart anymore. But
Yeah.
That'll cause some wrinkles.
yeah, it puts a damper on that plan. But in the summer, it's walking distance. Walk right down
Oh,
there,
yeah.
get all hammered, and then like the cool thing is like there's no problems there. Like if I go to a bar, like a real bar, you know, you got to worry about assholes that are trying to act tough.
Oh
and
yeah.
It's just all old people. Me and her brother were down there a couple weeks ago, and we had this one old lady convinced that him and I were married. It was the funniest thing, man.
Oh,
She
Sam
was like,
Harmon
she
can run. Get it, son.
I was
Oh.
waiting for you to say something, but yeah.
man.
George's like, well, the
You-
game's over already, but yeah, he can run.
So there's going to be about 2 minutes left in this game after they get a touchdown or field goal here. Do you guys think that my 4.5 point spread is going to cash, or do you think that,
It's,
that we may
it's
have
It
some
gonna
depends.
problems?
If they get a touchdown here, I think you're good.
I think they get anything here, you're good. I don't think Missouri can't move the ball right now. So
Yeah. I just worry about like a field goal. They like with 2 minutes and they have two. Oh, never mind. They just use a timeout, so never mind.
I don't think they're going to kick a field goal at this point now. I think they
Yeah.
have to go for it.
I think
Missouri,
I think
Missouri,
they-
I say.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
I was
Missouri,
saying-
when Missouri gets the ball back, I don't think there's any chance now that they
No.
only have one timeout left that they kick a field goal.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
we've seen
no,
them already
Missouri's
go
not
for it on
kicking a
fourth
field
down, what, twice now? 3 times maybe?
Yeah.
no, all we're doing here, no, if they get a first down, the game's over. Well, not necessarily. How many timeouts do they have?
One
Missouri.
more.
They have one
One.
left and 2-minute warning.
No, there's no 2-minute warning in college.
Oh, even better. Shows how much college I watch.
We don't do that dumb shit.
Hey, here's
The ball
something I
is
learned.
coming out.
In the NFL, when you run the ball out of bounds in like the first quarter, the clock doesn't stop.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that, and I thought
I
I for sure caught the NFL screwing the Browns, and then
Yeah.
I caused a big fit about it, and then somebody was like, "No, you idiot! That's only under 2 minutes." And I was
I did
like,
not
or
know
under
that.
5 minutes, under 5 minutes left. I was like, are you serious? I didn't know that. I thought if the ball was out of bounds, the clock stops.
Yeah, same.
That's what I thought too.
Yep.
I mean, I know like there's like a forward progress thing, like you got to be moving forward
Right.
and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't realize that either.
Yeah, I mean, if you go out of bounds, I just always just thought the clock stopped. And so
Yeah.
I thought like I had broken the NFL wide open. Like I was. We're going back and we're getting all these wins. They're gonna have
He's
to go
going
back
back.
and rewatch
He's
games.
going back and looking at their season where they got defeated every game. He's like,
Yeah,
we won 2 of those games. We won 2
Yeah.
of those.
yeah.
Hashtag
things-
ground gate. Oh, no, that doesn't even
Exactly.
sound
I was
right.
all over it, but yeah, it's something like when I looked up the rule, it's something like only 5 minutes left or something like that, under 5 minutes or 4
Yeah.
minutes or
But
something.
I guess like before that
That's
time
crazy.
period, you don't really think about the clock stopping. Like you don't really need the clock to stop. So.
No, but when you need an extra 10 seconds at the end of the game,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They come up with some rule to make the games not be 6 hours long.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. I could watch football every day, every
Oh my God,
second of
I
it.
have NFL Red Zone now. I am excited for Sundays all of a sudden. Like I used to like
Yeah, all 2 of
I
them that are
love
left.
college football probably the way you love NFL. But now that I have Red Zone, I'm 100% invested in the NFL season.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I'm NFL all the way.
George, you're going to have to show me how to do the 4-screen thing, though.
I don't think it's out yet because I was looking to do it and it doesn't look like it says like a coming update.
You just buy more TVs.
Exactly.
Well, no. So my girlfriend and I are trying to redo finish the upstairs here, and I was like, we have to get at least 4 to 6 TVs up there. Like we have to do that. And so then when George texted me about YouTube TV last night and said that like you could put 4 games on one TV, I was like, babe, we don't have to get 6. We can just get 4 TVs, and I can play 16 games.
Yes,
We
sir.
could just get 4 TVs.
Number two.
Hold on, wait.
What did he do?
In the slot.
I'm still looking at Sam Hartman looking at the sideline. Oh, there we go. Get ready
I
to
told
have
you it would
Go for
cash.
it, George.
You good, Nick?
it. I haven't seen it, but you can pour.
Now I'm gonna wait.
Oh, okay. Should have been tackled, but you know what? We're not going to argue with it here.
But hey, it's over so far.
Yes, sir. This is what you like to see.
Yes, sir.
I'm still 16. There's only 2 minutes left.
Run me my $62.
Is that what it
Hell
is?
I don't know. I just divided 180 by I think 3.
Yeah.
We got it at
You know what
minus
happens in my head?
134 odds.
You know what happens in my head when that happens? When I hear that?
What?
Not a thing.
Oh.
I'm pulling out a calculator for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Love how 2 guys tackled each other on that. That's
Who's he calling? Shane Hart.
Next year, whatever bowl game we pick to do our swear jar sweat, we should go to.
That'd be nice.
Because clearly nobody is selling tickets to these games.
The only
right?
thing
Bro,
is
what do you
that
mean?
we wouldn't be able to
There's-
stream.
There is literally tens of people in there.
Yeah.
You could probably get a press box for like $5.
First of
You
all,
know-
why are you still sitting in your seats if you're up any higher? Like,
Yeah.
get up close.
Yeah.
What are they
Well,
gonna do?
you-
Tell you to move? They don't care. There's
So
12 people
far-
at this game. Like,
So far this entire bowl season, the Jackson State game was the most packed stadium I've seen so far.
Yeah, and they
Well,
lost.
Because
and ruined
technically it was a
everything.
championship game.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, I would have thought that some of these games would have gathered some more people.
Oh, these
I
people
mean,
don't
there's-
want to move down.
There's
Sorry, go ahead.
five. There's 5 people in level 105.
oh yeah.
Why are you still in the 5th row?
Yeah. Move up.
See,
Yeah,
but
but
no,
then you-
it's okay because those are the people you know you don't want to be friends with. Like, if
Yeah,
we went there
yeah.
and be like, hey, let's move up. And they'd be like, no, these are our seats. We got to stay here.
Yeah, they don't want to
Okay,
get thrown
I'll
out of
move
the
up.
No,
sarsaparilla bowl.
you move up to the front row. There's a couple sitting in the second row, and they're like, "Are these your seats? Can I
Yeah.
have your tickets?"
Yeah, they are.
And then there's that one power hungry vested guy that's like, oh,
Yeah.
let me see your tickets.
Yeah.
It's right here.
They might be giving these tickets away, honestly.
Yeah.
Like-
look at 75. He looks like a hoss.
Oh,
Like, you know that a game is really not that important when you can't even get the players' families to show up to it.
You know it's not that important when the teams playing are 6-6.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to be playing a bowl game in Florida. Cool. Go.
Dude,
Have fun.
Jesse.
Did you guys even
I-
win this year?
I'll
yeah,
fly
we
you out
talked
here.
about this.
They spend the whole week on the beach.
Oh,
No team that's 6-6 should be missing Christmas for this damn game.
Yep.
No, you should have to have like 10 wins to be in a bowl game.
Yeah.
How many games are in a season?
12.
12? Okay, we'll call it at least 8, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
got
think
to go
8 and
8-4. 8-4 is a good bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like any shit team can fall to 6-6.
Yeah, Kansas.
Let's see. So let's give let's give Jesse our
Okay.
proposals.
Oh!
Since he didn't listen to the podcast yet.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he can pick which one is the best. So I gave 2 the other day. So he almost fumbled it.
No, he did. His guy picked it up.
Well, he fumbled it, but he got recovered. So 1 is you just do the FCS playoffs. So it's your 10 conference champions and then 14 at-large bids.
Right.
So it's a 2014 playoff. And then the other proposal was you have to be in the top 2 in your conference to make a bowl game. So you have your 8,
Ooh.
12, whatever playoff games. And then so those teams get in, and then the next 2 in the conference get just a regular bowl game. So it was, I think, 29 total bowls rather than 43. Nick, what was yours?
I didn't have a strict this is how we fix it.
It
but I-
was- so our ideas were how to fix bowl season.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I've
I
got an
mentioned,
idea I'll
like-
throw into
And
it.
then I said pay players too, like a percentage of the winnings or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I'm all about paying players.
I just said about
Dude.
some sort of scholarship, a contest, I guess, to get fans in
Cash.
attendance.
Cash that shit. Sorry, Nick. Go.
No, you're good. I forget. I said something else too, but I don't remember what that was.
Oh, 2 huge sacks. Let's
Dude.
go.
With 0 timeouts left.
That's painful.
Yeah. Minute 20, 3rd and 33.
So here's my solution to
Let's hear it.
Oh,
playoff at least. So they're going to what? 12 team, right?
12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
So
is
but the way
stupid.
it's very stupid. I think they need to go at least 16 because at 12
Either
so-
8 or 16.
so the top
Probably.
4 teams, yeah, they get a bye first round, right?
Yeah.
But they also lose a home playoff game. So
Right.
Wait, what?
so you would be
Oh,
better
yeah,
off
yeah.
to be 5 through 9 in theory, because number 1, you're going to play a scrub team, and number 2, you're going to get a home playoff game. So then if they go to what, I think it was 16 game or 16 team playoff, then you would still get a first round bye, and then you still get a home playoff.
Oh!
That's true.
His knee was down.
I like that.
Watch this next play.
I mean,
The
damn, but
punt?
his knee was down at the beginning of the play.
Dude,
Yeah.
That reminds me of George. Who was that? Will Levis that did the airplane.
Yeah.
And he stole his towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a second. He throws a punch.
Yeah, he
Oh, he
smacked that
did?
dude in the face. Yeah.
I wonder if did he hit 100 receiving yards? We took the over on that. Well, we
Oh,
said
what's
we
his-
would, but
Yeah, what's his last name?
That guy's
Burden?
just a burden.
dude.
Dad
Caught
jokes.
George at a
pal.
good time. You caught George at a good time.
This guy's got a broken elbow. He's going to club somebody.
George, he's got 56 yards as of right
I was
now.
gonna say their leading receiver only has 54 yards,
And you had him over what?
over 100.
No.
I'm
They're
pretty-
It's
leading,
going to be
they're-
tough.
George, you're looking at rushing. Their leading receiver has 69 yards.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
okay, I'm sorry. Either way,
Mookie Cooper. Dude,
What are we
Burden's name
reviewing?
is
Wait, no,
name
that's
is
not.
down.
Oh wait, yeah, that is the right.
his
number,
name is
third number.
Luther Burden. The
Hmm.
third. The third.
And you know you are a burden when your parents name you Luther.
Yeah, you're not set up for success.
dude, it was so like, and like, I don't know about you, but like, Jesse, you named the girl, so I don't know what your experience was either. Like, so when Hannah and I were trying to go through names, I realized how many people I hated.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that was a big thing when we were trying to pick a name was somebody that we didn't know that already had the name or like their kid or whatever didn't have the name. And then another big thing was like if we knew somebody in the past.
That was like,
Like,
an
But then we also didn't want some absolutely ludicrous name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
okay.
Hannah was like all in on like the super like millennial names. Like she wanted like gray and like things like I'm not naming my kid a color. Like that's not happening. And then she was settled on the name Dakota. Like she wanted Dakota so bad. I was like, I went to high school with a kid named Dakota, and he was just like ass. Like I'm not.
Yeah, it's
naming
ruined
my
for
kid-
you. That name's ruined.
Yeah. And every,
See, I got
every
lucky.
conversation we'd have, she started off being like, "What about Dakota?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
I got lucky because I wanted to name. If I had a son, I wanted to name him Carter for like since I was 16, and it worked out. Jade was like, "All right, yeah, like we can do that." And then the second baby, she was like, "I like Kaisen." I was like, "Whatever." And it was funny because she
That's
even
a
said
cool
something
name.
to me. Yeah, it's Caisen, and she was like, "I feel like I just kind of chose the name and." Like you just went along with it. I was like, dude, I pretty much told you what the name of the first kid was gonna be, so I'm not gonna complain.
No, it's
Like-
okay, Jesse. You want to hear a fun fact? So he had the name Carter picked out. Our cousin also had a baby well before him who named it Carter.
That is true.
Now there's
That
two
is true.
Carters in the family.
But if I remember right, though, Nick, didn't you tell me that you named your kid after Aaron Carter?
I did not.
No,
I did not.
His kid's still breathing.
Does your That's so much better than the joke I was gonna make.
Oh,
No, Slade. It's funny because he's dead. Jokes are always funnier when you explain them. So, hey, let's go. Everything cash for you except that.
Yeah.
And he was down. We called that one. Was that fourth down?
Oh yeah, it was. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Look at the cheerleaders celebrating
Way
like
to
they
go.
played any part
Holy
in that
shit,
win.
guys, we had a good night betting for once.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
everything cash. Over $200 cash tonight.
Hey, I didn't have money on it. January 1st, though, I'm all in on it.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, before the baby's born, we're gonna come up there. We're gonna go to some sporting event, hockey, ice, soccer, whatever, and we're just gonna throw an obscene amount of money on a game and just sit there and watch it live.
I'm in.
though.
I'll tell you what. Oh, where? Columbus?
Jesse, how far are you from Pittsburgh?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, that ain't bad.
As I said, we can do Columbus or Pittsburgh, whichever. I know you don't like the city of Pittsburgh, but
No, hate it actually. Not even
I don't
just
like
because of
in
the
general.
Steelers. I just hate the city.
I know you probably don't remember when we talked about it at your wedding.
Yep, probably don't remember that.
Let's
All right, boys. We
go.
had a $100 bet that paid out 175. We
Let's
had
go.
$16 bet that paid 30, and a $25 bet that paid 50.
Let's go.
That's a good
I'm
night.
saying we placed one bet, you placed
Yeah.
2 more.
We sweat that
I'm just
together.
glad I could help you win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
really,
mean,
it was
you're
all
lucky
Jesse.
charm. Wake Forest was struggling until you came on, and then they turned it
That's
on.
true.
So I mean, I credit this win to you.
Obviously. And I had Wake Forest picked in this game too. So did we all have Wake Forest picked?
All
I
right, but
think
me.
Slade
No,
had
Slade had Missouri,
Yeah.
so sucks to be him.
Yeah. Well, that was stupid.
Yep.
Bet you won't do that again.
All right, well,
Wow.
cheers to you guys. Cheers to a great year, and cheers to
He's
winning
doing another one.
Yeah.
All right, Dale.
All right. Dave.
That's the 16-hour drive tomorrow is gonna be a lot of fun. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you headed?
Key West,
Oh, that's right. You just told me that.
yeah,
Oof. Yeah. We have a 16-hour drive potentially in March, but we're definitely probably just gonna fly.
Where are you going?
Texas.
Is that gonna be your honeymoon? I think you said you.
No, this is more of no. We had to cancel our honeymoon because our resort got hit by a hurricane.
Oh,
Jeez.
So, yeah, so that was cool. But then for Christmas, I got her tickets to this rodeo in Texas. Cody Johnson's playing at it and shit. It's gonna be sweet.
oh, I saw you post something about it, but I wasn't sure if you meant you were
Mm-hmm.
going or if you got the tickets for.
Yeah, I got tickets.
That sounds awesome.
That's
Yeah,
cool though.
pumped
I've
for
always
that. It's
like
gonna be
I've
sweet.
wanted. I've been to a small rodeo, but I've always wanted to go like a big one.
Yeah, yeah.
George,
She's
you
gonna
talking
get all-
about the
all
rodeo in
dolled up.
Harrisburg?
After the farm show,
Yeah.
Friday,
I've
or
been
during the
to-
farm show.
I know I've been to that one before too, but no, I went to like a random one in like bumfuck Pennsylvania one time.
Or-
It was actually just a cattle auction.
Yeah. It was the farm next to his house.
He just drove past a farm one
I just saw a farm. I was like, oh, that's a cool rodeo.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
But,
What
No,
a time.
it was actually just a porno. I watched a girl ride in reverse cowgirl, and
right, I'm
Alrighty
out.
then. Yeah.
on that note,
So it's like, yeah, I gotta get off of here.
Yeah.
all right.
This is
well,
playing
I'll see
on
you
the
guys later.
TV
Thank
in
you
the
everybody
family
for
room.
watching. We'll see you in the next video.
all right,
See ya.
boys. We'll
See
see
ya,
you.
Bye.
See you, Jesse. Thanks for coming.